welcome back everybody to Let's Play 35 plus years of Advanced Squad Leader. It's a Monday, but I have the great pleasure of welcoming back Rob. How's it going?
It is going okay. Well, good to be back. Um, Looking forward to rebooting on Monday nights.
That's right. That's right. No, I'm psyched. Getting not having to play both sides and getting to maximize, hip units and all that. I'm pretty happy about it. But that's me also being a little selfish. Today's scenario, after I unhip all my gentlemen here, today's scenario is scenario AP-146, although technically also known under the appellation or whatever SV3. This scenario initially came in the Swedish Volunteers pack. That pack would get merged or taken over by MMP, I guess, on a more technical level, and repackaged with the same name, but it is part of Action Pack 15 now. This is a quite an interesting scenario, and just in terms of it being Swedes, you don't really see Swedes all that much, and it is the Russians trying to, I guess, extricate our Swedish friends here. Um, Now, oh, you know what? If I make a change real quick, I'm gonna just see if this works, because it might help with visibility here. If I put this as March, oh yeah, that would change that too. Okay, yeah, we need to do this then. Do snow and everything. Okay, I'm gonna make a big change. So, apologies if this is too bright for you, Rob. uh, Presumably the maps are all white now for snow. Uh,
Oh no, I didn't see that yet. I might have to do the old
the resync.
reconnect trick or sync.
Yeah. If you just right click on my name in the channel there, it'll and just synchronize. It should fix that. Um,
Okay.
so yeah, this is it's still March, so the Winter War is still ongoing. Although, if I remember correctly, it's in its final stretches. I think it ends late March, maybe April. Um,
Holy moly!
yeah, so there's a couple differences. There's no brush because deep snow takes out brush, which is very important because that's it's movement technically to get removed, unless there's a thing that says exist normally. Why MMP? Why do you do this to me?
Right, there is look at SSR1.
Yeah. If I
It's
do,
it's deep snow except for the brush rolls.
why would they say that brush still exists on snow? Because snow doesn't normally have it. Can I maintain brush here? Let's see if I can do this. Other transformations, no transformations. And here I was thinking I was being so clever. If I
It
just,
is very transforming the board white. I thought that was pretty nifty.
yeah, and I think again I thought I was being clever and cool, but no, I think we're just gonna have to go back to the green, which is very unfortunate. All right, well, I'll just reapply that. I Why is that not? All right, tell you what. There we go. If I hit a reset, all right, you're gonna unfortunately have to synchronize again. All right, growing pains here. We're back in shape here. So while Rob resyncs again through my silliness here, let's go over the SSRs. There's a few of them. Hopefully they're not too complicated for people to follow along. Swedish SSRs or the Swedish Volunteer SSRs apply. Now, generally speaking, these SSRs are the same ones as you'd find in the Swedish Volunteer module or like the big pack if you bought that one. So it's stuff like the Swedes aren't affected by extreme winter, I believe. and a couple other ones. They do cower, so they're not exactly like Finns, but there are those shenanigans that apply. Um, Extreme Winter is in effect, as mentioned. So Extreme Winter, it drops the breakdown number and it introduces X numbers. So if I roll too high on my rolls for stuff like my LMGs, they'll just blow up with no chance of being fixed. Um, Brushes exist normally despite the deep snow, and fortunately, there's no extra movement point um, associated with going into them for deep snow. So deep snow will always add zero point 0.5 per hex. So, for example, if the stack in O1 on board 50 moves to S1, it is a 1.5 to get into that hex, etc., etc., etc. You don't pay the extra if you're going into a woods hex or a buildings hex, such as X6, but you would pay height and all that stuff as per normal. There's a couple of overlays and whatnot that are placed. No walls or hedges exist, but honestly, it only really matters for the middle board. I don't really care about the building at the bottom. And there's a rubble that needs to be placed in Q8 for whatever reason, probably because there's originally a building there. Swedish personnel have winter camouflage. We've seen that a few times. Basically, I believe if you're at 7 or greater range, you get a +1 LV hindrance. And I think you can advance into open
Yeah, so
ground.
it's 8 hexes for +1
8, gotcha.
for infantry, 16 hexes otherwise. Blah blah blah. You get -1 DRM to concealment,
Right. And
and you can assault move or advance into open ground without losing concealment.
concealment, right. Yeah, I think the preventing concealment loss is probably the biggest one, but um, yeah. So hip concealment is lost at the start of game turn 1 for any Swedish units set up within 5 hexes of any Russian MMC. Interestingly, it says regardless of LOS. Now, technically, and I was saying this before that I could have done this a bit smarter. I could have had units more spread out to really try to cover all of the units that you have and probably reveal everybody. But
That was my. I anticipated these guys being a little less of an assault force and a little more of a sacrificial force
yeah,
to strip the concealment off basically my whole force. So
well, we'll see how well that plays out
as
for
the
me.
game goes on, if my mortar ever gets a shot, then maybe the setup of these guys will make sense, and maybe not. We'll see what
Hmm.
happens. But I think these guys are within 5 of you.
Yes, so those are the only guys that would get revealed outside of the guys at the wire. Um, and then the last important, or the last SSR, and probably the most important, just for all the special stuff it adds. The Russians received one module of 70mm OBA. It is HE only. Now, the first and second radio contact slash maintenance attempts are automatically successful. This makes a lot of sense because the radio is a 6, I believe, in this timeline, so really hard to ever get it. So no matter what, the first 2 tries you get are successful, and the first battery access chit draw is automatically black, so you remove that chit from the draw pile. Now the Russian draw pile for artillery, I believe, is 5-2, so 5 black, 2 red chits. So it should currently be at 4 black, 2 red. And then lastly, the observer. So whoever is using the radio may set up hip. So it could be anywhere. As long as he has LOS, that's kind of like the most important stuff going on here. So that, I believe, is it for the setup stuff, or the important setup stuff. Swedes have an ELR of 3, a SAN of 3, which is pretty decent. Russians have an ELR of 2 and a SAN of 3, so I have to hope my morale checks maintain their vigor there. Lastly, the objective of the scenario here today is the Russians win at game end by having 10 or more VP. This is calculated as exit VP of Russian units in 2 or more wood hexes on board 52. So it doesn't matter which hexes, as long as they're wood hexes, and as long as I'm in 2 or more of them. So you can't just, I guess, bunch 3 squads and a bunch of leaders and then hope that gets you enough points. But outside of that, I think that's everything. I will put my sniper, I have to put him somewhere. I think L8 is the legal spot here. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. I could probably do 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. My sniper's going to go into J8 just because that's pretty much close to everybody.
I'll put mine. I'll put on.
Can almost go anywhere.
Yeah.
1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you put them in R4, you're good.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
I can't count.
Because I think it's stacks and not units, individual. I might be wrong on that one, but yeah, at worst, we can always check during some downtime.
That's one of my resolutions for today. Is I'm not looking up any rules.
All right, I'll look them
I
up
don't know
for
how
you.
to do it. I'm just not going to do it.
All right, time to game the system as much as possible. All right, so I think that's it for all the setup stuff, all the explanation stuff. So let's go right ahead with weather. There is no change, thankfully, I guess. I don't. There's no overcasts. No,
Not
so
overcast.
yeah, so not even any threat of snowing, so don't have to worry about it. I have no rally phase actions. Do you have anything you would like to do, Rob?
I do not think that I do, sir.
Sounds
Please continue.
Sounds good. We'll go to prep fire. Now prep fire, I'm gonna try the shenanigans right away here and see what we can get out of this. Now
Artillery that can't miss. Great. Well, can't pick a red chip. Yeah.
You know, I could target, one guy, but is that worth it? Probably not. So we go through the rigmarole of the artillery. I have contact automatically. There's no SR or FFE2, so Chitra, it's automatically black. That's why the chit's gone. There's no FFEC on board, so I place an artillery request. Now, I should have line of sight on this. I'm going to make 2 AR tokens just because it's way easier that way. And I'm going to attempt an AR on V10 on 4452. Now, there are enemy units, but I do not know that they're enemy units. I don't know that they're real, so I do have to do an extra chit draw. So this might screw with me here. All right, it's 50-50, then get it. So
okay, all right, yeah, and that was another. I guess if we do scenario notes at the end, it was like, how do you hide your machine gun?
right. I mean, and that's the thing. That's the thing where I was thinking after the fact, like, yeah, if I had thought about it and maybe had like the half squad over in J7, reveal them. I don't have to do the chit draw thing, so all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, that exactly what I thought you were going to take these guys, and kind of figure out some kind of mini maxing of showing everybody.
Maybe if I was playing tournament, but against you, Rob, I'll take it easy on you.
Oh, thanks. I'm not sure. It's like one of them backhand style compliments. It's like, oh, the pond is good for you. Yeah. Obscure movie reference.
No, I prefer having fun and just trying out goofy stuff rather than going for the kill all the time. But that doesn't mean I'm going easy on you necessarily. So that is it for artillery. I didn't have to reveal the spotter, so that's fine. And I don't believe I'm going to do any shenanigans with shooting. Now, I might come to regret that. Who knows? We'll figure it out. So I'll just go to movement right away. And let's see how things shake out here. So first and foremost, the stack in S1, they are going to declare CX. They will pay 1.5 to go to O1.
Yes, indeed.
And then obviously, if any shots, just call it out.
I will call out if I have anything to share.
That's good. They will get to O3 for 3.5.
Yep.
I will split the stack. One will continue to O3 for 5.
Okay.
And he will technically be stuck there. And then the other two will go to N2 for 5.5.
Yep. Sounds like fun.
Sounds good. Next up, I'm going to have this stack in O1 is also going to declare CX. They will go to S1 for 1.5.
Mm-hmm.
3 into S2.
3 into F2. Okay.
4.5 into S3.
Yep.
And then I will split the stack there. One unit will go to S4.
F4, you say, huh? F4, you say. So let's see. That'd be a 2. 2 down 2? Or the unit that counts? Although this is all the one. What? We will take a first fire shot at you.
Sounds good. So that's a 2 down 2, I think.
2 downing 2?
I can't.
Sound right?
I don't think there's anything else. So yeah, 2 down 2. 7 should be a miss. We're still playing with the IIFT. Yeah, so 7 is one off, anyways.
Sounds like a miss. Does snow reduce residual roll?
No, deep.
For indirect, right?
I think just high explosive. I don't think it
Okay.
matters if it's indirect or not.
Okay, so that which guy did I shot this guy, right?
Yeah. And then the other two guys go to T3 for. They started
Bound.
here. That should be 6.
That is. Let's see. If we start shooting at you, then those guys can be sneaky.
I gotta give you tough choices, Rob.
I know. It's just. It's a stack, Stacks are so juicy to shoot at.
I know. Look, that's why it's.
The LR2, it's like the temptation is overwhelming.
That's right. Look, I'm serving them up on a warm platter.
So that would be what would that? That'd be another 2. Another 2 down 2. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 2 down 2. Yeah,
2.5 down 2, maybe, if it's the 548.
Oh, IIFT.
Yeah, getting those halves.
2.5 down 2. Okay, sure, why not? I always hold my fire too much, and like I said, I'm 0 for 2024 defending. Let's do something different.
All right, well.
Yeah, okay. Some things never change.
I will admit, it did make me sweat a little bit, but I'm glad. I don't have to worry too much about it. All right, I will have the stack in Q1. Do I do 6.5? Okay, I'll just do it a little bit easier this time. So one guy will declare CX. He'll follow the road. So Q1, then P1, then P2 for 4.5.
Okay, yep, gotcha.
And then P3 for 6.
P3, 4, 6.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. That's fine.
Sounds good. The next two will go as technically I guess I don't have to go as a stack or whatever. Q1 for 1.5. They're CX'd.
Mm-hmm.
They will go into Q2 for 3.5,
Yep.
and then 5.5 to Q3.
5.5 to Q3. Okay.
Any shots?
Nope.
Okay. I'm gonna have one of the guys with the LMG. It's gonna declare CX. Just gonna toss him to
Okay,
the
coming
side here.
down from gotcha. Yep.
So P1 to P0, 1.5, CX'd with the LMG.
Mm-hmm.
To S1 for 3,
Yep.
4.5 to S2,
Yep.
and then 6 to S3.
Okay.
I will then have the other LMG guy take basically the same route. So O1, S1, S2, S3 for 6.
Okay.
And then lastly, the P1, so the guy with
Mm-hmm.
the heavy machine gun. So the heavy machine gun is, with the aid of the leader, just 1 over. So they have 5 movement points instead of 6.
Got it.
I'm just trying to think if no, CXing would not be worth it at all. So they are going to go to P0 for 1.5,
Mm-hmm.
3 into R1,
Mm-hmm.
and then 4.5 to R2.
4.5 to R2.
Yeah.
That's an interesting question for me to consider, my friend.
Yeah, this is where I start shaking my boots because I don't know where that mortar is. I don't want any unpleasant surprises.
Yeah. Oh man, that's got your leader and your heavy, huh? Two,
Yep.
4, 6, 8, 10, 11 hex range.
I mean, honestly, I don't think there's any other way for me to get good movement out of that HMG, so kind of had to be the case.
Oh boy. Oh boy, this is going to be interesting. Take or don't take. Take or don't take. Like I said, I'm going to do the opposite of what I normally would. Normally, I wouldn't take the shot, so I'm going to take the shot.
Sounds
I'm
good.
going to unconceal the heavy machine gun here.
Okay.
Down the spines. And you're right there. I don't think there's anything to check.
Nope. 2 hindrances, and that's it, really.
Oh, 6 flat.
So it's +2 for hindrance, -1 for non-assault movement. But because there's hindrance, it removes the open ground.
I got okay. Gotcha,
So there's
gotcha,
6 up 1.
gotcha.
8
No
on
rate.
6 might be a pin tash check.
Maybe
8
a
on
pin
6.
check?
It is a pin
Maybe
tash
we
check.
squeeze one in there.
Leader passes. Squad is pinned.
All right. Well, you know.
Counting my lucky stars, there's no booby traps.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. Let me see if
Okay. No rate of fire, and you did not spend 2 movement points, so.
right, yeah, because I only paid 1.5, and I think halves round. I think halves always round down unless it's a 0.5, and then you have to round up. I'm just checking real quick, because I was a little worried that you were gonna shoot with the mortar, because I want to double check if you use. Okay, yeah. So Swedish ordnance use red to hit numbers. Just FYI on that one.
Right. With yeah, I think with mortars,
Yeah, mortar.
sevens and eights, right?
So yeah, generally. So yeah, it might not actually come into play, but I guess it is always good to know. Okay. Lastly, those guys did first fire, so interesting. Do I want to try?
Actually, first fire just the assault or the support weapon, right?
Yeah, that squad, but I'm not worried about that necessarily. I'm gonna take one of the half squads from S7. They are going to normal move to R6 for 1.5.
1.5 to R6.
Yeah.
Sporty, my friend. Sporty. Okay. What do you have in mind?
They were dead men to begin with, and I didn't use them for the artillery, so now they got to make up for their mistake.
Okay.
No shot. All right. They will continue to
Right.
Q6 for 3.
All right. Well, we we disagree.
So it's a 4 down 2.
4 down 2.
3 on
That's a little better.
4 might be a K something. 3 on 4 2 morale check. Okay, I will take. They will break. They do not ELR, which is very important.
Okay.
And then there's 2 residual.
2 residual for those fellas. Was a worthwhile shot.
All right. Well, now that that happened, I will. The other half squad will also go to R6 for 1.5.
Yep.
And then what is that? 3.5 to get into Q7.
3.5. He says. Okay. Well, no balls, no blue chips. Do it again.
Final protective. All right.
Protective. Who's a what's it?
It's 4 flat.
4 flat-ish. Huh?
6 on 4 morale check. My guy's okay.
Oh, didn't even pin.
Two residual.
But it did put the 2 that I was hoping to put out. So there you go.
Okay. So that's there. All right, let's see how my aggression pays off here. The rest of the group in S7 will normal move to S8 for 2.
F8 for 2.
Yeah.
That is an irresistible
Bold
mortar target.
Uh-oh. Well, it's a good thing the covered arc is pointed. Heavy mortars have covered arcs.
I didn't even pay attention to it while setting it up. I have no idea where it's pointed, to be perfectly frank with you.
I mean,
it's even pointed in anything remotely like a direction, so we might just have to.
In a cruel world, in a tournament setting.
Yeah, I'm of course clicking 8 million times to try to remove counters with my usual. So that's where it is.
Yeah, but that's the default. That's the like default covered arc. How about we do this? Just because I would feel silly taking that away from you.
I didn't realize it had a covered arc, to be perfectly frank. So
yeah,
I can't even plead not paying attention. I have to plead total ignorance.
Sure, but
its purpose was to cover the bait rubble. So,
but in the spirit of friendly combat here, would you like to roll 1 die, and then we'll call odds left, even, right? That makes sense?
Sure.
So you're pointing towards the rubble.
Okay, let's remember the keystroke. No, let's misremember. There we go. Okay.
Now, technically, you would do your 2 hit, and it's possible you don't lose concealment, right?
Right, that's true. I shouldn't have remembered the concealment, just the hip. Yeah.
It doesn't, like, end of the day, it doesn't really matter, because we know that there can only be, there's only 1 mortar, right? But
yeah, but
ultimately.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll try to hit him. Area target type, of course.
I believe that's a hit, because I think, yeah. No matter what, I think that's a hit. So it's what, 70 halved? So it's a 6 down 1, I believe.
It's an 81, mine.
What's an 81? Right, 8 firepower, so 8 down 1.
8, yeah, 8 down 1 for air burst. What do we got?
7 8, 1 morale check. Leader breaks and squad spin.
Leader breaks, squad pins. Okay. Let's see. So what was my 2 hit?
It was a 3. You had rate of fire.
Yes, we have rate of fire. Okay, so we do get one of these guys, right? And I see no reason why we wouldn't shoot again.
Yeah. I mean, I did pay 2. All right, I will.
That's a reason not to shoot again. But yeah, whatever. Okay.
Surprisingly common occurrence.
Yeah. Okay. Fantastic. Normal people 1 in 36. Me about 40% of the time.
That's right. Yeah, 1 in 3 shots.
Yeah. Okay. So that's it for the mortar.
So thankfully, you don't suffer effects from extreme winter, so that doesn't.
Right. We are not.
Doesn't
extreme
eliminate
winter,
it.
which is kind of funny that. Well, no, I guess Swedes you would think would be.
Yeah, they should be accustomed to snow stuff. Now it does remove concealment, but other than that,
It was a 6.
malfunctioned.
And let's see. So these guys, they can subsequent, right? You're closer.
Yep.
Yeah, so they'll
1,
take
2, 3, 4. So it's 2.5.
2.5
flat. Unless you touch the orchard, which I don't think you do.
Well, easy enough to find out, right? Orchard is inherent terrain, right?
Yeah.
So that looks like
it
looks like
touches.
a hindrance, right?
Yeah, it just doesn't say it because it's an overlay part. So
okay. Overlay got it. Yeah.
So it's up 1.
2.5 up 1.
Yeah. Oof. 4 on 2.5 is a 1 morale check. We'll do that. Leader will take a wound. He's dead. Great start. Squad is fine. And then they have to do another morale check because the leader. No, wait, they don't have to. Whatever. I'll just scrub that then. Because they had equal morale. Sniper doesn't activate.
Well, that is unusual for you. Your snipers are usually like picking us off like flies.
I wish. I don't.
Okay.
On
So,
threes, I
I
don't
would
think
say
so.
your leader for my mortar is probably not a fair trade, but
As Russians, I think that's a good trade.
not terrible. Yeah, if the squad broke, it would be better. But
I do find it strange. I really wish that mortars, especially the large ones, well, I think exclusively the large ones, had the same behavior as machine guns. Like a heavy machine gun repairs on a 3, but a heavy mortar still repairs on a 1. I always wish that wasn't the case.
Okay, well that's it for that guy's movement.
Yep, that's it for movement total. So we'll go to defensive fire phase.
Okay, so who do we have left? We have the inherent from this guy, but I don't think he has a target. And I guess you can see these cats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, range 7. So that would be 2.5.
Up 3 at least. 1 for woods and 2 for hindrance.
Yeah.
I think unless you
2
get
or 3 hindrances, yeah.
I think you need snake eyes at least. So.
Yeah, I think that's a sensible shot. But this guy down here, because this is all open ground, I think, right? Yeah, this is all open ground. So let's see. This guy's in the woods. This guy's broken in the open. We'll shoot at the guy who's not broken.
Wow.
And I think we have a 4 up 1.
Yeah, 4 up 1. 6 on 4 normal.
Oh.
Come on.
Dude, This is
that,
an uncharacteristic start to this one.
that's been my New Year's resolution, is to roll poorly on all my morale checks.
Well, kicking ass and taking names. Uh, all right, that's him. Broke the mortar. That's it for defensive fire.
Sounds good. Advanced fire phase. Too much anymore, thanks to a couple breaks here. Ooh, I don't know if I can see them. That's an interesting question. I'm gonna try a giant fire group here, just because they can shoot, despite how stupid that is. So I'm essentially gonna do a fire group with everybody except
Neat.
except these guys in N2. I think they're the only ones, because they're gonna all target P6. Now, that is, they can see him, they can see him, they can see him, they can see him. All right, cool. They can see him. These guys can see
doing
him.
line of sight check?
Yeah, I'm checking everywhere. I think this. How close is that? Okay, they can all see him.
Okay.
So now I got to do the mental math here, which is unfortunate. So each.
That's kind of bad for that guy.
Okay, so T3 is one firepower only from those from each squad, because they are long distance and advanced fire phase. So
Right, so they're ones.
So 2 from that guy, so 4 total so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These guys are not shooting with the LMGs. I should specify. Nobody's shooting with support weapons. So there's another 2 from here. So 6 total so far. This guy is pinned and long distance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so he's half. So 6.5.
Right.
There's 4, so 10.5. That's another so 12.5.
Two.
And then 14.5, which is just going to go down to 14. Up 1 for CX. Cool. I'm really glad I didn't shoot the support weapons.
Earth-shatteringly bad.
That will be nothing. All right. I did all the math for nothing. Go to routes. In the route phase, I guess technically, yeah, I don't have prisoners, unless. Can this guy see that guy? No. Good. Okay. So Q6. Actually, I'll do the easier guy first. So Q7 will route to the rubble. Right. Or actually, I think he, because I don't think rubble counts as buildings. So he'll go to the woods in S8. So he gets to, there, and then gets to continue. The guy in Q6 also will target S8, because that's the closest, and doesn't require any interdiction or any of that shenanigans. So he gets to R6. Now, in R6, does he see your guy? Yes. So now he can't go any closer, so he stays in R6. He can no longer progress. Although, no, yeah, he has to stay there. Yeah. I don't think you have any broken guys, despite all my attempts. So we'll go to advance. In the advance phase, how do I want to split all these guys up here? Those guys are pinned, which is unfortunate. So I'm basically just moving most everybody up 1.
Makes sense.
Those guys are pinned, so I might as well do this. Yeah, I can see that guy, so I guess that makes some sense. These guys will shun the wire. We'll do that. Split these guys. All right, I think that's the play here. So most everybody went up 1. Some guys went into woods. Some guys went closer to your wood controlled area in the middle there. And that is it for advances. There's no CC. We will go to turn 1 for the Swedes.
I'm waiting for the Swedes. Okay. Rally phase, weather.
Well, no smoke or anything to worry about, so.
Yep, no smoke. Good old deep snow. Okay, so that's it for weather. I do not have any shenanigans of any type. I do have a repair.
Mm-hmm.
Drum roll, please. No effects. That is so bad.
I will lose DM off the guy in S8, but I believe R6 must retain it.
Got it. Okay.
But otherwise, I
have
have no.
There is an unbroken squad in there,
S8,
right?
yeah, I put the unbroken guy on top.
Got it. Yep. Okay. Okay, that is it for my rally phase, sir.
Yep, I got nothing. Took off my DMs, and that's it.
All right. Prep fire. Interesting proposition. Oh, losing that mortar is like, are you kidding me? How dumb are you?
Yeah, especially the 3 rate of fire is such a nice thing to have.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it's bad.
I mean, on a positive note, at least it wasn't like the HMGs on one end of the board and the mortars on the other. So now like that side is completely open.
Like the whole flank is just wide open.
Yeah.
But I mean, we do not have a lot of great prep fire shots. That's a true statement. Well, we're playing no skulking, right?
Correct. Skulking is still not a preferred item of play.
So if we're playing no skulking, well, this guy is probably not long for the world, so he will shoot him.
Sounds good. That's
a 5 up 2.
Yeah, because of the orchard. Cowers, but it will still DM the half squad. First line, so Cowers to 2.5, and it was 8 on 2, nothing.
Okay. All right, HMG will fire there with the squad. So
8. Yeah, 8 firepower. Up 3 at least.
Yeah. That is rate of fire.
I'm just gonna scan it. It does hit the other one. Wow. Okay, so it's a +4 shot. In case that.
Is it?
Yeah, it touches P8 in case that changes for the rate of fire stuff. Because now it'll only be 6.
So. It's a +4 shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that ain't gonna do nothing. Okay. Yeah, we're done with prep fire.
Okay.
Movement phase. Okay, we'll start here.
Sure.
Assault move.
Ooh, okay.
Bet you weren't expecting that.
not particularly, I will admit.
This guy?
Mm-hmm.
Assault move.
Okay. Well, I'm glad I couldn't go to the rubble this.
Yeah. Leader.
Mm-hmm.
1. 1.5.
Normal move. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I can get 5 power at least. No, you're good. 1.5.
3.
Okay.
4.5.
Sure. I'm eager to see where this goes.
He's run his race.
Okay, so he's 4.5 to Q5. Okay.
Yep.
As you get to Q5, then I will have N3 will shoot at you. So it's a 8
Okay.
firepower, up 1, down 2, so down 1.
Mm-hmm.
6 on 8 is a 1 check, I believe.
Point check.
Okay.
And because we're playing in the upside down today, he passes.
uh, so does a +1 leader affect their own roll? No, eh? I don't
Or
think he
his
does.
modifier.
I
No, he
don't.
does. He does
Yeah.
not modify
Damn it.
himself.
Could have gotten him to pin himself. All right.
And that's it for the movement phase.
All right. I will say I'm a little shocked by that. Defensive fire phase. I will attempt to actually affect you here. So O4 is going to shoot at your green guys that went into N5. It is an 8 up
Mm-hmm.
2. Normal morale check. Oh, sorry. Yeah, do that, and then I forgot a thing I have to do first. So he breaks. Cool.
In? Oh,
Normal,
great.
no, yeah. Okay, sorry. I always forget this. I was too excited, and it doesn't matter for that shot, so I don't feel too bad. Artillery. I almost forgot my artillery. So,
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah.
radio contact. It's the second one of the game, so I get it automatically, which is nice. There is no SR on the board, or an FFE2, so I need to do a chit draw. Yay! Actually, I think it's a 1 in 3 chance. Anyways, the 33% worked for me. So I do have access. There's no FFEC on board, so I will place an artillery request. I will place it on V10. Hopefully, I can get it this time. Um, there are no units in that hex or adjacent that I cannot see, so it is successfully placed there. I don't have a pre-registered hex, so unfortunately I don't get to immediately convert it to an FFE1. I will now attempt to see if it is accurate. It is not. So spotting round, and then we will do distance, direction distance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it goes to AA8. There. Yeah, SR in place, and that's all I can do for that. Cool.
Okay.
Now that guy's broken, which is kind of nice. I will.
That was so dumb. Why did I not just advance phase him there? I don't know.
From N6. Yeah, I mean you could have. I don't.
Yeah,
Hard to.
I'm not sure how many people could see him where he was versus where he went. So
Yeah, I mean at the end of the day, it'd be. I could have seen him with like this big group,
yeah,
so
those
kind
guys
of.
over there. So yeah, it didn't really matter.
Yeah. So it's a tough call at the very least. I am going to attempt a silly shot here. Hopefully, I have not run out of all my good luck. I'm going to throw these 4 units. So P3, Q4, R3, and the leader and... actually, you know what? I'll save the HMG. So just R3, Q4, and P3 are all going to shoot at P7.
Okay.
Now, the squad in R3 is halved, but the LMG is full. So he's providing 4. Q4 is providing 4, and P3 is providing 4 for 12 total. It's a 12 up 2 shot. Okay, I didn't break any LMGs. Great. That is a 7 on 12, which is a 1 morale check.
Sounds bad.
He's pinned.
Okay.
I
That's pretty
did
terrible.
get rate of fire. So I will take the 2 firepower and shoot at the 6 up 1. I didn't get anything. Alright. Now, do I attempt... I'm not really worried about the leader, and that will maybe bite me in the butt later on. So I will take the squad and the HMG and R2, and I will shoot at the now pinned guys in P7. I don't know if I have line of sight. I do not. I have rate of fire.
But you didn't break yourself, so.
Yeah, didn't get to do anything. Now I think that also means I don't have line of sight on Q5, so I'm just gonna have to not do anything. So I'll just mark them so I don't forget. And then everybody else in this area, so U4, T4, S5, and S4, they're all gonna shoot at L10. I believe they're all halved. Even the LMG is halved. So 6, 8, 9. Let me just see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, everybody is at least within the doubled range there. So 9 firepower up 2. 10 on 9 might be nothing. All right. I didn't get any rate of fire or anything special like that. So what else can I do here? I think the only other thing I have is the squad and LMG and S8 are going to shoot at the crew with the mortar. So it's a 6 up 2. No.
That's right.
Oh, you know,
That's a breakdown.
I really wish that the extreme winter counter would just like say what the numbers are reduced by, because I don't know if that's -2 or if it's.
Yeah, it's -2. Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah. I mean, I have those rules cut and pasted into.
And it's 1 for the Russians.
Yeah. Oh no, you're not Access. You're
Yeah.
Russian, so
Yeah,
it might not be -2.
Yeah, it's just
Pre-April
1.
1941 Russians is only 1.
Phew. All right. So don't break the LMG, which is I'll take it.
I'm used to playing against the Germans,
Which is
not the Russians.
very fair.
My
Very
apologies, my friend. I did not mean to scare you.
fair. Yeah, my blood pressure is racing here. That's it. That's all I got for defensive. I don't think I got anything else. So, advanced fire phase.
Okay. Advanced fire. Do we have any advanced fire? I think everybody who moved got shot in the face.
Yeah. Well, you know, or at least in their general direction, depending on which guy we're talking about here.
Pin guy, what's his range? So he would be double halved to shoot at, let's say, these guys, but they are in the open, and there's no hindrances. So he would get a 1 flat. That sound right?
If P7 shot at Q4, yeah, I think that's one flat.
Is there any better target? Is he a full squad? He's a full squad. He's a full squad.
I have bad rolls. What crap.
That's a machine gunner. That might be a better shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 X's away. Oh no, that's wood, so that's not a better shot. Yeah, he'll shoot. He'll shoot there.
Sure.
One flatter.
Almost.
How about a cower to nothing flatter?
A double cower because it's green.
Double cower, greenies.
Yeah,
Yes.
even less. You got every possible having effect there.
Yes. Okay. Never mind. just to say we did it, we'll put an advanced fire mark. Okay, that's it for advancing fire.
Sounds good. Routes.
I got some guys in the woods. I don't think they can route away.
No, you can route away. I have +1s.
So this would be their route destination, right?
1, 2, 3.
Doesn't see them.
I think technically.
Doesn't see them. The only one he sees is this guy, right?
So the close.
So yeah, this actually would be close.
Yeah, the L5 is the closest. So you would have to go there. I'm just trying to think if. No, because you're never getting closer to him, and I don't think you see him in M6 either. So yeah, you'd have to go to L5 if you choose to route. Technically, your guys can stay there.
Right. So what do? Do we want to speed bump you, or do we want to route away? Speed bump, route away. Speed bump, route away. You never know when a squad's going to come in handy. We'll route away.
Yeah, I think that's the best decision. My half squad in R6 has to try and route. Now, I don't think.
It's one of the reasons I put him there, but well, I'm not sure if an SMC does anything.
No, it's still, yeah, because he's still considered armed. Now, the only issue is I don't know how that's really going to affect stuff here. So, can I see there? No. Okay. So, unless there's some magic pixel, which I don't care to check everywhere for, I believe I have to go to Q7 because it's the closest. But the problem is that now I see that P7 exists, and I've never been closer to this guy, so I can then reconfigure to go this to V3, I believe. Right?
Right, because you're not aware of him, right?
Well, so I'm not. I would not be getting closer to him. Right?
Right,
Because it's
yeah.
because of the diagonal. I'm
It's on
never
the
getting closer.
it's on the row. Yeah, I
Yeah.
gotcha.
So I go 2, 3.5, 5, while still trying to go to V3. So I'm stuck in S6.
Right. That's a
And
crazy route.
he's not interdicting, so I don't have to worry about that technically.
Right, it's not within normal range. I got you.
And because if he could interdict, you can't just then say, well, I'm low crawling. Like, it doesn't, once you start normal moving, that's it. So I would have to take interdiction at that point.
Right,
But
right.
it's not the case. So yeah, I
Okay,
think that's my routes. This guy does not have to move in S8, so he will stay there.
okay. All right. That's it for routes, I think.
Yep, advances.
Advances. Advances. Advances, you say. Well, there is now artillery in the world, and that is bad. That is totally unfriendly.
Nah, you gotta be careful too, because that artillery can follow. And then
That's what I mean. Yeah,
you'll just be in
yeah.
airburst territory.
That's what I'm looking at, my friend, is airburst territory. Airburst territory.
I definitely
So
don't think about airburst enough with artillery.
yeah, I think we might want to put the old HMG in the brush here. It's gonna hurt.
Well, on the plus side, I'm not accurate, so I'll probably miss.
Yeah. That's the only good news is when you try to follow me around, you may not hit me in the face.
That's right. That's right.
Right, and then let's see what else. What else do we want to do? We want to get him out there. Yep. Get him out there. Yep. This guy. I'll go there. Oops. That's not what we wanted to do. All my guys are the same, so hardly a mystery.
Ah, it's okay. I didn't see what it was.
Over there. And then let's see. You got this gigantic fire group down here.
Yeah, but I have to hope they do something.
Yeah. I mean, would moving this guy to L9 be considered an illegal skulk? Or
No.
self-preservation in the snow because you can't reach me?
No, because the way I've always looked at it is skulk is like you have to move and then go back in the advanced phase, right?
Right.
That's
Okay.
like the real crunchy definition of
Right. Like,
it.
so what you're saying is you just don't want to see the typical assault move, advance.
Yeah, like
Assault move,
I'm
advance.
wasting your
Yeah.
defensive fire so you don't get any options. Um,
Right.
but But even still, like, let's say like you're in L10 and you advance back and you go to N10, that's, to me, that's still fine because you're repositioning, right? It's not just going from one hex to another and then back again. You're going somewhere else and you're doing something else, right? To me, that makes the most sense.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. That's, I guess,
Nothing with the
it's gonna
six
be the
one.
way we're gonna. It's the way we're gonna try it. It's like that. Not
You
sure that's a great move because you do have these cats out here.
you're just gonna hang the 6-1 out to dry?
Oh no, sorry. Good call.
Yeah, it's just
He's going. He's going. Let's play,
All
boys.
right, you know what? I've had
He's
terrible
just
CC
hoping for heat of
rolls.
battle, and you're gonna be shocked.
I probably will. I probably will.
Think of how irritating this will be if he doesn't die.
Well, again, it's been a constant for me this year, so unfortunately. Um, all right, I think that's all the advances. CC phase. In the CC phase, there is no ambush. We just go straight to CC.
Well, I've just got a straight up 1 to 4. I don't have a lot of options.
Yeah, it's a down 1 up 1, 1 to 4, and I am at a 4 to 1 up 1. I will get a casualty reduction on your guy.
All right, which is kind of hilarious. And then what does he have to roll? Like a 3?
A 3 or less for any
3 or
effects.
less. Boom. Nah. Scared you when I said boom, though, right?
Right, a little bit. I mean, your guy can still, he can still survive. It just takes a wound check.
So he casualty reduces, right?
Yeah, it just takes a wound check.
That's a wound.
5 or 6, he's dead.
Yeah, 5 or 6, he's dead. Let's roll that before I start handing out the red crosses.
This always happens. That always happens to me. I was playing Rootin' on Saturday, and I had a 12 to 5, and he had a 4 firepower squad and a leader. I got casualty reduction twice on 2 to 1s, which is not ideal. Both times it hit his leader, and on the second try, the leader died. But by that time, we'd spent 4 CC rounds. I was like,
right.
I've lost all momentum with these guys.
Exactly what you didn't need to happen, right?
Yeah, exactly. All right, turn to Russians. Weather, no change. Rallies and things takes off pin. I will try to self-rally the guys in S8 because why not? I will not get it. They will lose their DM. And then that's it for my rallies.
All right, rally. Do I have any rallies? No, I got a DM coming off. And I don't repair in your rally phase, do I?
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you can always check.
Okay, I thought that was
no,
my firm command of the rules.
Someone clearly tried to cheat you out of a lot of support weapons.
That's right. All these half-remembered people cheating me moves. I'm gonna close one eye. I think that's gonna work. Nope, another 3, right down the middle.
All
right.
Prep fire. I will attempt some artillery here. So we'll go back to our handy-dandy chart. I do test check.
You can see the blast height, I'm sure, from the top of your giant mountain.
I can see. Well, maintenance is always first, right? Now because it's mortar, 70mm mortar, I do have a -1 maintenance. I needed a 6. I got a 5 total, so I got some success there. Or actually, I guess -2 because 1 for maintenance, 1 for having radio contact. So I have contact. There is a spotting round on board, so I will go to the spotting round column. We're going to do... I don't want to cancel my artillery request. For dear God, I don't want to change that. I do have LOS to blast height In fact, I'm just gonna reveal them now because I don't think it's ever gonna really come into play, especially with the mortar being broken. Um, so just
Yeah.
just in case. So I can see it. I wish to move slash correct the spawning round. And I'm going to convert it to FFE1 right away because I don't know if I'll get a second chance at this. Um, Especially since I need sixes. So I will place an AR. What's this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will place it in U10.
Oh Christ. Let's hope it's
Um,
not accurate.
this is why I was very curious. I was like, I'm surprised you moved down with him and not to U7 or something to kind of split him up. Um,
Yeah, just brain farted after playing the whole game with one space between everything. Yeah.
right. So I do have LOS to that location, which is very nice. I'm very glad for that. I can see at least some units in the adjacent hex. I place the smoke round there, or spawning round, I should say, and I make an accuracy die check. It is not accurate because I believe Russians are only ever accurate on one.
Old Russians.
Now I moved 6, divide by 3, fractions rounded up, so it will only ever go two distance. So it goes up by 2 to U8.
Okay.
And converts to FFE1 there. And then we continue. We do all the shenanigans. Oh, I always... All right, because if I didn't convert it...
I don't think you had to. Did you have to pre-announce that you were converting?
Yes, yeah, you have to pre-announce.
Oh.
Yeah, if you're converting, you have to announce it out loud. I always get this thing. It's crazy how they do the spawning round stuff. So spawning round is in place, and end of action unless I declared above that the spawning round would convert to FFE1. I did. I continue. Okay, so I don't have LOS to base level.
Right, base level would be a blind hex. Okay.
That's so okay, but I do have line of sight to an unknown unit, so I have to do a chit draw. God damn. Okay, thank God I got black. Now that again, it's an extra chit draw, so that goes back into the pile. So it converts. Now we're at our damage portion here. Okay. Phew. Getting something out of this guy. So as I tend to always do, U7 clockwise and then finish in center. It's a 70 millimeter, so it's 12 firepower. So U7 first. It's down 1 on 12. Does that do... I don't think that's... I think I need original Ks. I forget. Either way, that's nothing. It's a K3.
Yeah, and with the deep snow, I think there's something there as well with
I don't know
flame or something.
I don't know if it's in woods. Is it affected by deep snow? I'm not 100% sure.
Right. Cheap fires.
V7,
Blah, blah, blah.
V8,
Enchanted.
U9. Let's check the weather here. Deep snow. Deep snow, HE attacks. In open ground must add +1 to EM due to the cushioning effects of deep snow.
Yeah.
Exceptions, mines, air bursts, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Now, still, unfortunately, I rolled terribly, so that was a 10. It goes down by 1 for being air burst. It's not halved because it's OBA. So it's a normal morale check on 12. Against U9.
My guy.
Yeah, the concealed guy in
Does that
U9.
strip his concealment?
Yes, because it was a normal morale check. But
Okay.
we'll see what the actual effects are. Yay! It doesn't ELR him, unfortunately, but still an effect. Then T8, which same thing. I don't think it causes any blow-ups or whatever. T7, nothing, and then center, nothing. So that converts to an FFE2, and that is it for artillery. All right.
Other prep.
Yes, I do want to do other prep here. So in the prep fire phase, I don't have line of sight with that, which is terrible. That's only one, two. All right, I'm gonna try my luck here. Squad in S8 is going to shoot at your guys in the brush.
Oh, okay.
I don't clip the rubble, but I knew I'd get the +2 for hindrances. Brush doesn't give you anything, so it's a 4 up 2. Damn it. All right. Okay. Do I have any other prep fires? I don't think so. No, we're gonna see what we can get out of this. Movement phase. So there's gonna be a lot of CXs coming off and all that shenanigans, but bear with me. So first and foremost, N3, one squad is going to go to M4 for. It might be. Is it 1 on plowed? Yeah. Hold on. Does the scenario say all roads are plowed?
Yeah, there's no road bonus, only for plowed roads.
The 52 K6 GG5 road is plowed. Who would use that? Okay, I guess.
That's where my reinforcements come on.
Yeah, but yeah, it's just so weird for. Okay, yeah. So it's 1.5 to M4, and then 3 to L4.
3 to L4. So I think that is a big fat juicy DM for them, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Any shots?
Does anybody want to take a pot shot at those crazy cats? Because you got a lot of crazy cats behind them. That's the problem.
You're welcome to shoot.
It's not like a normal scenario where you can boogie right up my face if I shoot at you early.
Yeah, like I don't. Movement is a terrible thing
with the
here.
woods there. I mean, with the woods there, who can really even see them? All right, you're fine there.
Okay. Other guy in N3 will go to N4 for 2, and then continues to M5 for 4. I guess. I think it's 4.
4, yeah, that sounds right. 2-4, you say?
Yeah.
Oh, you know, the hands on the machine gun are trembling, but not shooting yet.
Okay. Next stack in O4 to N4 for 2, and then N5 for 4.
M5 for 4, you say? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 6 hexes away from that guy. That is a place where you're going to want to put more guys. So we're going to take a shot from over Jan.
Okay. It's a 2.5
It's going to be a
flat.
2.5. We got a hindrance. We got woods.
Oh, it's +1.
We got non-assault movement.
Yeah.
2.5 up 1.
7. 2.5. No, off by 1.
Probably not a result. I'm thinking.
No, if you were at 3, it would have been a task check though.
Yeah, but we do get the most important little green dot in the world.
Is it? It's 2.5. That gets halved.
Oh.
And then the hindrance removes 1. It goes down a step.
Right, the hindrance cost me my beautiful green dot.
Yeah, it's okay
all right.
if it makes you feel any better. I'm not going in there with anybody else. So 05 or 04 to 05 for 2.
Actually, makes me feel a little better. Okay, that's fine.
And then I will continue to 06 for 3.5.
Oh, he's continuing to 06, you say.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, does he have any terrain adjacent to me?
Risk it for biscuit.
Question. Continuing to 06 for 3.5. Well, assuming you're not going into the wire, do what you got to do.
Okay. Next guy in P3 will go to 04 for 1.5.
Mm-hmm.
And then 3.5 to 05.
Mm-hmm. You trying to tell me that wire's going to come in handy?
Probably not.
Probably not.
I'm gonna make an assumption here, just for brevity, that you won't see these guys or shoot at them. They will all lose CX. They will go 1.5. I don't think anybody can see them or shoot them. And then 3.
Nobody can see them or shoot them. I believe we are in concurrence.
Cool. All right, now the maybe more complicated stuff here. So the guy in S4, I guess no matter what, it's negatives, but he will go to T4 for 1.5.
T4 for 1.5.
Yeah. LMG guy on the left.
Yeah,
I don't know if the 437 in the woods could see him.
That
so.
looks like a really iffy shot. Yeah.
So if there's no shot, it'll go to T5 for 5 or 3.
Fine. Absolutely wonderful.
Sounds good. The squad with the LMG in R3 will assault move to R4.
Assault moves to R4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you're good.
It's good.
We don't need to be hasty.
Stack and melee is going to just lose their CX, just so I don't forget.
Makes sense.
And then the leader with the guy with the HMG,
yes,
is going to go. They have 5 total. So they will normal move to R3 for 2.
Normal move to R3 for 2. Okay.
Any shots?
Nope.
Sounds good. They will continue to S4 for 3.5.
4 for 3.5. Right. That's fine. Go ahead.
And then I'm gonna just be on a hope and a prayer, I guess. That S5 is clean and they will be there for 5.
Okay, F5 for 5. Yeah, I don't think.
It'd be very close, so it's kind of.
I don't. What I don't think is that I want to
Take that
risk. Such a weak guy taking my only shot. If there's going to be a surprise, I'll let you find it.
Sounds good. Sounds good. I believe that's it for my movement.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's it for movement. Defensive fire.
Defensive fire. All right. So I guess the stars show.
Uh-oh.
Green, little Mr. McGreeny will go for glory against this guy.
Rude. Okay.
Rude. I know. Rude,
4 flat.
4 flat.
Normal morale check.
Yeah.
He breaks.
Didn't he ELR
though? No, because it's ELR 2. So I'm on the edge.
Yeah, you're living on the edge. All right. Mr. Greeny did something.
A couple of things, you know.
4 fewer coming in. You know what I'm saying? All right, machine gun boys. What do we got here? Woods, brush, broke guy. Let's going to be range 5 no matter what. So we'll go 8 up 1 at that guy.
Sounds good.
Sound right?
5 on 8. It's probably a
Rate of
2
fire.
check. Yeah, that guy breaks ELRs.
Okay. So with the rate of fire, pushing your luck, Rob. We'll shoot this guy.
Sure. It's
That's going to be
+2, I believe.
6 up 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Reach too far. Reach too far. All right. Final. I don't think we want to be dropping concealment to take these pie chickens. Well, you got a guy in the open. I would have 2 up 1. Not worth it. 2 up 1 at best. Not worth it. Okay, that's it for defensive.
Sounds good. Advancing. In the advancing fire phase, I'll take a shot with, was it N505 against your P7 guys? So 4 up 1. Nope, miss. Pretty sure that's miss. Unless it's a pin dash check. No, it's a miss.
4.
No, it's a miss. That sucks. What else can I do here? 4 up 1 against your broken guy. Maybe. Of course, that's when I get my great shots. 1 morale check against the broken guy in the woods.
Right. Yeah. That was your best roll against a fairly irrelevant guy.
Yeah. And he's fine because
6. And he passes just to add insult to injury.
Yeah. I'm pretty used to it at this point. I will take a 3 firepower shot from R4 against your guy in P7.
That's down the spines. That's a good shot. Yeah.
3 up 1, nothing. I don't think I have any other shots. We'll go to route phase.
Right.
In the route phase, guy in 06 can't see those guys, can see this guy. So he has to route to N5. And I can continue to N4, so he'll just go there. And I'm not getting closer to Q4, so that's fine.
Yep, makes sense.
This guy in S6 has an option. I can either go towards the greens, or because I'm equidistant, I can go to S8. So I will obviously go to S8. And I think that's it for... Oh, and this guy in M5 can route to N4. And I will have some bad news for L5.
Which guy? Oh, yeah.
Actually,
L5 doesn't look like he's in a happy place.
So L5 has the unique distinction, at the moment anyways, of mandatorily becoming prisoners.
Nice.
So because he's adjacent and every hex would be is interdictable.
Right, he has to surrender.
Yeah, it's a prisoner rule. I don't know if we've played since I was reading that up, but essentially, yeah, if there's no way for them to ever do anything without being interdicted as a DM'd unit, they automatically have to become prisoners, and then obviously you have no quarter and all that. I'm going to hope that not invoking no quarter is going to help me out, because prisoners do count double for exit VP.
Ah, okay, so that could be interesting.
Yeah, and I haven't thought about it until now, so like going into CC against those green guys might be worth it. Type idea. That's actually, you know what? I have to check this. I don't think it's the case. Do you know if 6+1 leaders are inexperienced? I don't think so. Because I think SMCs are always elite. Yeah, SMCs are never considered green or conscript.
Okay. Just ineffective.
But do that, yeah. but do they count? What's the wording for versus inexperienced? So they're not green or conscript, but do they count as
Not green or
inexperienced?
conscript. We know that much. Yeah.
Both governed. Yeah, I don't see anything that would ever contradict that. And I'm like I said, I'm pretty sure in the rules, SMC A1.11, they're always considered elite. Yeah, so I'm not gonna not gonna worry about it. Yeah, that's my routes.
Oh, route.
You've got
This
your
leader up here.
one guy if he wants to route. Now, keep in mind, if he routes, I'm actually not sure if he takes a shot. He might, because technically, if he moves, he would get airburst.
Is it on entrance or exit?
It's on entrance, so you could move towards V9.
Right, so
And
if we
I
move to V9, he's out of
maybe
the
T9.
FFE, right?
Yeah, you're good there. Um, yeah, I think that's how it would play out.
Okay. And he can't see. I think he can continue to W10.
I don't see any reason why he wouldn't be able to.
Right.
You can technically go to
Once
X10
he's
if you
there, now he
really
can
wanted to.
see. Now he can see this guy, so he couldn't go to X10, or could he?
You're on the diagonal, so you should be fine. You could go to
Yeah.
X9 or X10 because you have 6 movement and you've paid 4. So
Right. So we can go X9 or X10. So he probably wants to go to X9. Not
sounds
risk
bueno.
getting shot. And then if you want to chase my leader with your artillery, you can't get anybody else.
You know what? Why not? You make a very interesting proposition there.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Advanced phase. In the advanced phase, let's see what I can get out of this here. So, those guys are just gonna get shot at. So that's too much of a target now. So we'll advance this way. You go towards. Guy with the LMG. It's gonna go up to R5. Those guys can stay there. And the guys with the prisoners will go to L5. Because if you kill your prisoners, that's points for me. I actually don't know if that counts towards exit VP, so maybe it won't be points. I don't know.
Yeah, CVP, but I don't know if that's EVP, right?
I don't know how it's counted, because, yeah, I know you get points for prisoners, but if you lose prisoners, because it's a special circumstance, so like shooting your own guys, you might get the points. I'm sure there's got to be something in there, but I don't really know where else I would necessarily throw them right now, so I'm just gonna put them in those woods. Hope they do well.
Gotcha.
And I did want to move the guy with the LMG. The guy with the LMG is going to go. Oh man, okay, I got 2 options here. Which do I take? You know what, just in case, because of the green guys, I'm gonna move him back to R7 so that you don't go into like the rubble and do any shenanigans there. I think that's the plan.
Now, question for you.
Yep.
Does the woods is inherent terrain, right? We can't see each other there. And
The
rubble is inherent
rubble
terrain as
takes
well.
the entire hex.
Right.
If the rubble wasn't there, we'd be able to see each other, but because the rubble's there, we can't.
Got it. And I'm not sure to say inherent terrain in the woods. It's it looks like it's touching the hex spine anyway, right?
Yeah, it's pretty close. So
Pretty
I'm
close.
sure we
Anyway,
could string it at some
rubble-
point or whatever, but
Yeah, but the rubble say we can't see each other. Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I was confirming, was that there's no line of sight there.
yeah. So that's it for advances. We'll go to CC. There's the one. I get the kill.
one.
Yay.
Boo! Come on, look at the humor factor you're ignoring here.
Now
right, we have a
you're
1 to 4.
wounded, so that's a +2.
Can he even do anything? I think he has to roll a 1.
You'd have under normal, like for a result technically, but if you do roll heat of battle, it is possible for like heroic or some effect, right?
Something to happen. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't
So
roll it too, so
one out of
you could just
36,
you
right?
could just very casually move him to the dead pile. It's fine.
Finally, I kill. Um, and that is it for CC. We go to Swedish turn two.
Swedish turn dose. Okay. Wind change. No.
Still
Okay.
no.
Reinforcements. Yes. Yes. Please. Plop. Okay. And then. Oh God, I have a repair roll. Yeah, I'll close the other eye. Huh,
Did worse.
nothing.
Did worse.
Gotta break it. The suspense is killing me.
That's right. I have no rallies
You
to
guys should
attempt.
be thanking your lucky stars I broke that mortar. You wouldn't be there.
Well, I mean,
All right.
were
I
things
do have
different,
a.
I would probably not be stuck in those woods.
That's true. I could try to rally the leader.
Mm-hmm. Oh well.
Hey, maybe.
There's my luck
Right.
being exhausted for somebody
Hope he
else.
doesn't berserk himself. That would suck.
It wouldn't matter because you don't see anybody.
Oh, okay.
So you would
Nice.
battle harden if you did go berserk, I believe, or you go fanatic. I forget what there's something to it, but yeah, you still roll for effect on the heat of battle, but
Heat of battle. Heat of battle. Where are we? Heat of battle.
2 dice, and then we
What's-
do a bunch of whole shenanigans there.
Yeah, like Swedes. What are the Swedes?
Let me see. Leader creation, heat of battle. No modifier.
Oh, okay.
So you had a -1 for being elite, +1 for being broken. You battle harden and heroic because, yep.
Ooh.
I wish nice things could happen to me.
So he battle hardens.
Yeah, so he becomes an 8-1 maybe or 9 something.
Goes to 8-1. How do we do that?
If you right click him, you should just be able to do heat of battle and then. Oh, wait, what?
I only have Berserk, Fanatic, Heroic. I don't have.
Oh, you know what? They probably never added that functionality for him. Give me a sec here. If I take a British leader, right, as an example, I right click him and I do battle harden. Yeah, he becomes an 8-1.
So because he's Swedish, this counter set doesn't have it. So I'll just go find a 8-1.
Yeah, here you go. I got it.
You got?
Yeah. His name changed, but you know what? That's
Right. And does he battle harden and heroic or battle harden only?
you do both.
Or, I'm not sure.
Yeah, if you roll 6 or less, you do both. But if you roll too low, you don't get the battle harden. It's like that's the special thing about 5 and 6. If you roll 5 or 6, you get both, which is crazy.
Right. Okay. Well, that was. Thanks for breaking my leader. Am I supposed to say thank you?
I will accept your thanks.
Okay. I thank you for thanking me. I think. All right.
I mean, in all of this, I think you've only rolled my sniper once. We haven't even really been. I've been stuck at a positive 7 here.
Snipers, no.
For all my dice rolls, I have not rolled less than a 4. Period.
Right.
Getting kind of ridiculous.
That's kind of awful.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah, your dice rolls have been we've like body switched or something. Something's going on. I told you, I'm doing George Costanza. I'm doing the opposite of everything.
That's right. That's right.
Okay. Prep fire.
Prep fire.
I said. Prep fire. Prep fire. Prep should this guy be shooting or should he be moving? Is not an irrelevant question. Because now you're in the woods. You're not, you're not just thankfully just staring at me from the open ground.
I'm just very menacing right now. That's all I'm doing.
Yeah, you're looking real scary, but from kind of far away. But we're not concealed. And we're certainly not going to be running around. So, although, I mean, once your artillery goes away, the scoot or shoot calculus changes drastically. I should just be running. But while you've got that thing, I might as well. All right, this guy, I'll take a shot at him.
Sure. 4 or is it 5 up 1? 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 up 1.
IFT.
8 on 5 is probably a pentast check. Yes. They're fine.
Okay. All right. This pot shot of the day. HMG. Gee whiz, bro. Gee whiz, bro. What are you gonna do? A heavy machine gun could spray fire. We want to do something, fancy. So can the squad. Interesting. So we could go like 5.5 on each of those. Is 5.5 on the IFT, or is that wishful thinking?
5 is not. 5.5 is not on the IFT.
And that spray fire only makes sense on it to curtail movement, I think, in this case. Let's just go. Looks like, well, maybe we don't want to go there. Maybe we go down the spines at this guy. 8 hexes away. We get an 8 flat on that cat. Take the 8 flat.
Sounds good. Normal. I pin.
Okay.
An average number of average rolls.
Yeah. We did get rate. We'll take a 6 flat at him.
Sure. Dancing around that 11. If only your breakdown number was.
Was 10. That's right.
Damn it.
Okay. And now, this guy. What is he gonna do?
Could shoot a pin guy. Could run away. Like a coward.
Yeah, I think discretion might be the better part of value with that guy. He's facing a lot of firepower right now.
Yeah, his prospects don't look really good.
Total hero ball into the rubble.
Could.
Survive the 12 up 2.
True.
Irritate
and then
death,
go
make
into
you prep fire him again. Maybe survive another 12 up 2. Stranger things have happened.
I wouldn't. I will tell you right now. I wouldn't prep fire because I would be in an orchard and I would want the +1.
That's right.
Or I would try running away. One or the other.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So no, he is. He can't sit in the woods and then get. What's he gonna take? Although he's really only gonna take what, an 8 up 1. But he's green. He's green, Rob. He's not gonna survive an 8 up 1. All right. That's it for a prep fire. Movement phase.
Okay.
All right. We'll start with the reinforcemento CXing.
Sure.
On their plowed road, right? So.
Well, so they enter on the plowed road, right? So right now they're off board, technically.
Yeah, right. So it's half 1, half 2.
No, it's still 4. Isn't it still 1? I thought you just didn't pay the extra.
It's still let me check the plowed road.
Because I'm pretty sure you don't get road bonus, but you don't pay extra for using the plowed road. That's my understanding of it, anyways.
Where's my
Um,
notes? I might not have grabbed plowed road though. Deep snow. Infantry cavalry. During ground, must spend 1 extra per elevation unless using a plowed road. Road bonus NA unless using a plowed road. And then infantry cavalry move in deep snow.
but
3723 apply, and in addition, they must play an extra half per hex side or crossing a plowed road hex side. The road bonus is applicable only along plowed road hex side. So with it's just a road. They're fine.
So, but just keep in mind, the road bonus is the +1 at the end of movement. It is not halved. You're thinking of vehicles.
But what am
You're
I?
thinking of
I'm
road rate.
moving a half track. I cracked myself up.
Think of road rate, not road bonus.
Right. 1, 2,
Sure.
3,
Mm-hmm.
4, 6, 8.
Sounds good.
Stop. How does that sound?
It sounds good.
Okay. Mortar dorks.
Mortar dorks. Mordor dorks.
Mortar dorks. What are you idiots gonna do?
I mean, they could just stay there, keep trying to repair.
You put them there. If they were to assault move to O10, Q10, O10, O10, who could see them? Nobody.
In O10, yeah, I don't think we'll really be able to see anybody.
I mean, it is broken. All right. I didn't see this stupid shit. Assault move.
Okay, they have to drop the mortar, but
Oh, they can't carry the mortar? Oh, well then.
well, so how big is the mortar?
Oh, right. It's
Because
no, they have to
they might have
manhandle
to
it.
DM
It's a
it.
gun. Yeah, they'd have to manhandle that in deep snow. All right.
Yeah.
It's M11. What's deep snow on manhandle? Now I might have to look up a rule. I refuse to look up a rule. I'm just not going to look.
I mean, you can just drop the mortar.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like a great idea.
What's the range on it? It's like.
I mean, the minimum range is 3, so it's going to be.
So you're getting closer to not be able to shoot with it. Come on.
Yeah. Leader, where are you going to go, pal? Where you going, pal? Let's not forget we have an FFE chasing us around humanity here.
I wish.
But now that you're a -1, like, all of a sudden, you got a future, pal. So I'll go 2.
Sure.
4.
Okay.
Mm. 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, you're good.
Yeah, I figured the extra +1 for the winter camo. I was feeling really brave about that move. Feeling remarkably, shockingly brave.
Would you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? You wouldn't get it because didn't you say 8? So I don't think you would.
Yeah, I thought I counted 8 hexes. Maybe I just can't count.
I don't want to say anything.
Oh, the guy. Oh, see that?
Prisoners.
I didn't see the guy under the prisoner.
Yeah. Look, those prisoners got to be held by somebody. You shot at them. Yeah. You jerk. You shot at them.
I know. I'm a very, very silly guy. All right. Assault move.
Okay.
That was here to here.
Mm-hmm.
Winter camo. Ha ha ha. And I think. All right. So then the question is, hero of the Republic. What is he going to
Wait,
do?
which republic here? We were Swedes, right?
Oh, yeah, we're a kingdom. Sorry. Sorry. Incorrect.
Swedes, not Swiss.
Incorrect.
Swedes, not Swiss.
I think he's going to go salt move into the orchard.
I will take a shot. 4 firepower.
I think,
Flat.
I think you will.
Pin test check.
Pin
Really,
check.
really can't get anything today.
Pin check. Pin check.
Oh, they're bad. They've been
Laugh
missing
at your
too.
pin check.
Yeah.
Green Swedes are unstoppable.
Trust me, I've had a terrible time against Swedes so far. Ugh.
Okay, I think everybody that's gonna move has moved.
Okay. Defensive will go to the, as you might expect, artillery. Because I will still try.
Yeah.
See if we can get anything out of it. I don't believe I get anything out of it. What is...
Busted radio.
Does this say... Yeah. No, it's not. It's not
Finally
broken.
starting to act like a,
It's not broken. I just don't have contacts.
not broken, you know what I mean? Just starting to act like a Russian radio. Is what I'm trying to say.
Right.
In 1940.
So I still resolve because it's an FFE2. It just won't really do anything, but might as well. So U7, nothing. V7, V8, U9, T8, T7, and U8, nothing. Gets flipped to FFEC, and then we'll get removed. I think it's at the end of the next, or the turn, something like that. Next rally phase. All right.
Yeah, I didn't kamikaze my mortar.
All right. That is it's that guy. Because technically I have a radio, so I probably should start running him. Guys with the prisoners will shoot at your guys in J9. It's a 2-up-1. Whoa. 4 on a 2 is a 1 morale check.
It's a 1 check for my homies. What are you trying to do to me here? And
Whoa.
of course, I fail.
Dude, what's their morale? Ah, no ELR. Gosh, dang it. Can't get lucky.
Elites, my man, elites. And then we had, is that sniper activation?
Sniper check?
Man?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I usually don't do these, so.
All right. I will do a 2-up-1 against your guy with the heavy machine gun. Okay, something's up here. Another 1 check against the HMG guy.
Okay, HMG guy. He
Right,
shrugs it off. I do get another sniper check,
Sniper
right?
check. Okay. Do I
Right
have
in the middle.
any other shots?
And that was like you almost eliminated the center in 2 shots.
I know. It's kind of. Where's the word? Like, if this guy had succeeded, it would have been a perfect. No more complaints. I don't think I have any other shots, so advanced fire phase.
All right, advanced fire phase. I don't think I have any shots. Well, I guess he might as well shoot back at him for what it's worth. I mean, it's going to be what, like a 1-up-1?
Yeah, 1-up-1.
I'm not sure that's worth it. Well, he can't break anything, so well, he could activate a sniper. Yeah, never mind.
Sounds good. Routes.
I have a route. So let's see. Can he get to the leader? This is his closest, right?
So I think the rule is you can technically ignore, because I know you can ignore the building you're currently in, right? You don't have to stay within. Now, what that means for just like a giant wooded area, I don't really see an issue with you going back. I can't interdict anyways, so it's not like that's in the question or in the cards. So yeah, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to route to Z10. I have surprisingly no routes this turn.
That's not a good thing. That's not a good thing. You did kind of find a place to hide in the shadow of the woods there. All right.
We go to advances.
Advanco, enhanco. Advanco, enhanco. All right, you will advance to there. You will advance to there. Do some busting up here. There, there, there. We need another one of those. Right. That looks like fun to me. Greenies and a heavy machine gun on your flank. Guys waiting for you to come into the woods. It's a blast.
I mean, like, you can do whatever you want.
I'm saying it looks like fun for me. Right, so yeah, but my heavy machine, what do we want to do with heavy machine? I mean, I think that FFPC it's going to go the way of the dodo bird, right?
Yeah, it disappears on my rally phase. And I'll have to try doing the whole rigmarole all over again.
Starting the whole rigmarole, which, yeah, I mean, you get it, you don't get it. You know, things can happen. It is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should go back into the woods, pick up an extra hindrance for the incoming.
And deal with an extra hindrance from all your stuff.
Yeah, I mean, a little less effective on the outbound, but I did bork my mortar on the first turn. We are all that remains standing.
Yeah, I know the feeling of having a bunch of guys break early.
Of the kingdom want to go into the rubble? That is the question of the century. No, I think they're quite effective where they are. Although you're just going to move into the rubble on the first turn. They're going to have to shoot at you. It's going to be an 8-up-2.
What's with it? It's have to shoot. You can choose peace.
You can choose peace, but that doesn't mean that we get to interdict movement once you're adjacent to me, is what I'm saying.
I just want to have a nice little cookout in the woods, right? I just want to have a camp, set up camp, a little camping trip for my guys.
The good news is if he takes the 12-up-2, then they can't. It's one more stack that's not moving. We're fine. Okay, everybody moved. Yes, except for this guy. But that guy is just fine playing door guard for now. Okay. Advance phase over.
Sounds good. There are no CCs.
No more heroic 6-up-1 fighting it out.
Thank God. Jeez. Turn 3, weather. No change. Rally phase, I will attempt a self-rally on the first line guys. Cool. Use a half squad.
Casualty reduced, extreme winter.
Well, I mean, you get casualty reduced on 12 anyways, so.
Oh, at 12, right? Yeah, it's
11 is
11 in extreme winter. Yeah.
Yep, that's it for my rally phase. I believe don't have anything else. So.
I got one, 2 attempts.
You'll get them.
Looks right on the number. Yep. Back in the fight. Oh, and try to fix the broken shit.
I just wasn't sure if you were thinking about it or not. All right.
Oh, I called it shit and it got mad.
If only that's how it worked, then I would know what to do to fix my dice rolls.
Okay, that's dreadful.
All right. Prep fire phase. I will attempt to do some artillery stuff. Task check? No. All right. That's it for that. Just mark them prep. Is there anything I can do in prep fire? I'm gonna try N5 against P8 for flat. No. Jeez, I just want some average rolls here. I know I keep clicking this, but damn, there's red across the board here. Yeah, I don't think I have any shots, so we'll go to movement phase. In the movement phase, I'm going to declare CX with 05. And go to 06 for 1.5.
06, okay.
No shots.
Not yet.
P6 for 3.
Okay.
P7 for 5.
E7 for 5. We'll say bang, I guess.
But with who? No.
Yeah.
8 flat.
8 flat city, I guess. Yeah.
Jeez.
Good shot.
2 morale check. I still break. No luck whatsoever. Yeah. Okay, well, does it matter to do that with them? Alright, let's see if I can get something going here. This is frustrating enough to try and to deal with all this garbage. R7, declare CX. I'll go to S8 for 2. No shot?
No shot yet.
Okay. I will continue to S9 for 3.5.
3.5 to F9, you say. Yeah, the machine gun is going to shoot.
Heavy machine gun shoots, okay.
Yep. So the question is it 1 or 2 hindrances?
Have to string it. I don't even know. Yeah, I don't know what the LOS and all that is.
Here and here. It looks like 1 hindrance.
Oh, that just misses the woods, I guess. Yep, sure. 1 hindrance. So it's flat. So whatever you shoot is flat.
Right, so let's see. What's the rate? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'll just shoot the machine gun for a 6 flat?
Sure. Pin test check. They are pinned. Crying out loud here. Just need some movement here.
You lose 1 column of residual for hindrance, right?
Yeah, so it goes down to a 2, so it'd be 1 residual.
One residual, okay.
Yep.
And he gets a first fire. Okay.
Okay. Can't do the goofy stuff with him. Squadron T7 goes to T8 for 1.5.
8 for 1.5.
Yep.
Can't subsequent Adam, so yep.
Goes to T9 for 3.
Okay.
Next squad, U7 goes to U8 for 1.5.
Mm-hmm.
To U9 for 3.
Mm-hmm.
V6 to V7 for 1.5.
Mm-hmm.
V8 for 3.
Yep.
Do the squad in T6 with the LMG will go to T7 for 1.5.
Mm-hmm.
And then T8 for 3.
Mm-hmm.
Squad with the LMG in R5 will go to R6 for 1.5.
Mm-hmm.
And 3 into R7.
Mm-hmm.
The leader stack with the HMG is going to go to S7 just for 1.5. You know what? I'll go to S8 for 3.5.
3.5 to F8. I guess we will file the inherit firepower at 1.
Sure.
Not going to be a great shot, but
2.5 up 2.
sounds about right. Something like that. The bink. Yeah, it's big fat 0.
Mm. The squad in Q4 will declare CX, goes to Q5 for 1.5.
Okay.
Into Q6 for 3.
Okay.
And then 5 into Q7.
Into Q7. Yep.
Guys with the prisoners will declare CX. They will go to M6 for 1.5.
M6 1.5. Okay.
N6 for 3.
M6 for 3. Say, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can shoot a 1 down 2 with them.
If you want to try killing your own guys, sure.
Hey, if they die, they die. You know, they're heroes.
Wow. Cowards, so it doesn't.
Cowards to nothing land. Okay.
Any other shots?
Nope.
Okay. I will go to 06 for 4.5.
Mm-hmm.
And then 6 to P6.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's all of my move. So defensive.
Okay. Let's see. All right. Well, they're not assault moving anymore, so might as well. 2, 4, 6, 8. So a 5 up 2.
2.5 up 2.
This is defensive fire, right?
Yeah, but you have for long range.
Oh, it's halved for range. Doy.
Yeah.
Never mind. Just ignore me. Woo, baby.
Well, it's
No cowards, but
yes, that's true. Cowards to a 1. So normal morale check. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Sometimes I wonder what I did. How can I be so unlucky so many times in a row?
Done. What on earth?
Ay, ay. I feel like I've been diced like 4 games in a row now. That's kind of ridiculous.
You've definitely been diced in this game. I mean, I didn't want to do my stats, but posterity, here it goes. Let's look at the bad.
Yes, below average. The other ones you didn't do well is a 2 hit and a CC, which I think that's missing a number too.
Which was a throwaway, stupid, mean move anyway. So, and I guess the only other guy, I mean, this guy first fired, but I mean, he might as well pile on.
Sure. 4-1.
4-1.
8. Nah, it's off by 1.
Nothing there. And what should have happened there, if there was justice, is I would have activated your sniper, who would have picked off my heroic A1, and the meme would have flipped.
If only. I don't want him to go to that direction. I want him to go over here.
Right. That's right.
Have him take out your HMG
Okay.
guy and then go.
That's everybody. All the news that's fit to print.
Sounds good. Advanced fire phase. I don't really have much. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. I'm going to try 2 shots here. The first is going to be from S8. It's just going to be the squad with the leader direction against your crew. So it's a 2 up 1. 6 on 2 is a pentash check.
Check.
Yeah,
Doink.
doesn't do anything, which is kind of annoying at this point. And then everybody else in this area is gonna fire group against same guy.
Okay.
So because they're all getting a +1 for hindrance, I don't think anybody gets 2 hindrances. I don't know why. Oh, right, because it's thing. So I don't think anybody gets 2, but there's a
This guy 8 hexes away. One,
yeah.
2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so he gives you another +1 for winter camouflage.
Oh,
You just want to leave him
then
out.
I'll just won't include him then. I don't want the +1 for that. So 2, 4, 7, and then this guy's pinned twice or half twice, so 6, 3, 1.5, so 8. I have an 8 up 2. Now I'm just all these garbage shots. That's when all my good rolls come out. 1 check.
These guys are at long range and advanced fire, right? They're ones, not twos.
Oh right, I'm doing the same.
It's probably still a good shot, but
No, I can't imagine it's gonna be. Uh, so 1, 2. This guy is. The LMG's halved for 1, so it's 4. Then this guy's halved twice, regardless, which is still 1.5. So 5. It's a pin test check. Yeah, nothing. It doesn't.
okay.
I don't even care at this point. That's it for advancing routes. In the routes, I have a bunch of routes because that's just, yep. So the guy in P7 will go to the woods in Q7, stays there. The guys in N5 will go to O5. That's
Okay.
all I can really do. You don't have anything to route. Advances. In the advance phase, guy with the radio is going to go down 1.
Okay.
All of these guys are going to go. Okay, so V8 goes to V9, T9 goes to S10, and U9 goes to U10. The guy in T8 will go to T9. The guy in R7 goes to R8.
Nobody came into my beautiful woods.
Hold on. The guy in Q7 goes to Q8 in the rubble. The prisoner holding guy will go into the woods, P7. Do that over there. And that's all my advances. There is no CC. We go to Swedish turn 3.
Swedish turn 3, you say? Okay, well, broke my mortar, so it's nothing to do there. Okay, that guy around. Wind change, get that out of the way. Okay. Rally phase complete, sir. Your rally phase.
In the rally phase, I will lose DM off the guy in 05. I will lose the DM off on the guy in Q7. And I have 2 rallies to attempt. By the skin of my teeth, I get both. So I get 2 half squads back. And that is my rallies.
Okay.
Ugh.
All right, prep fire. That is the question, isn't it? Question is, do we want to prep fire? Do we want to prep fire? Do we want to reposition? HMG. It's right, just right on the verge of getting outflanked. So what do you have? You have an HMG, a squad, and 2 heavies. So that stack can put out 10 firepower all by itself with the -1 leaders. So we're just kind of sitting there taking 10 shots to the face bone. If we stay where we are, if we move, well, we have to worry about all those guys over there pot shotting us. Defensive fire. Keep in mind the victory conditions, Robert. You don't need to get in a fight. You need to get in a fight. Don't be an idiot. Major dilemma what to do with that HMG now.
Well, I'm glad I can cause you some consternation.
You're causing me consternation. This is affirmative.
I'm getting some value out of my plays.
Although have to reposition. What do we shoot? It's not a great shot though. It's like 8+2, and it's not fantastic. Yeah, all right. He's not shooting. He might be the only guy shooting. He might be the only guy shooting anybody.
Yeah, I'm thankful that the greens don't have spraying fire.
Yeah, that would
be a pain.
That would have been great. But they don't. All right, so I guess Mr. Green Jeans is gonna take. I'll take an 8+1 there.
Against the prisoners, okay?
Yeah.
I'm just noticing a lot of fratricide going on around here.
Little fracture in his moral compass.
Pin test check.
Or pin check.
They will pass in your sniper potential.
Sniper check.
Had to come out.
Sniper on it. Oh yeah, 2 is a something, a maybe.
Pin on a squad or wound on a leader potentially.
So
depends on where he goes.
Distance and direction. Doink.
So it goes to P5, and then the nearest is these guys. So they do in fact pin. It just takes them a bit.
So the missed pin test check became
a true pin test check.
An actual pin test check. Which means, should we survive defensive fire, we can assault you. Yay! It's what we live for. We're dopes. Okay, that's it for prep fire. Movement phase. CX has come off.
Movement phase, okay.
CX has come off. Can't let you get in the woods. The question is, where do we wanna double up? N10 ruins the whole thing. You have we're on the exterior lines. Can't gang up as effectively as I'd like to. All right, we'll start with the half squad. He will go. Two. Not half squad.
Sure.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Just crawling through the snow. HFG. Make sure there's nobody hiding that can see me. One and a half.
Sure.
Don't think he has the movement left.
No, because you're down two movement factors. You can only move one hex, essentially.
Okay, so that's it for him. All right. I had some other ideas, like drop the machine gun, let another guy grab it, and I knew I would roll a 6 and not pick it up.
Well, so if you don't drop it, you can exchange it for free. But
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
yeah.
All right. This guy, CX. Two.
Just real quick, just check something. I will see him from there at the very least. Yeah, I'll see him from both the guy in the rubble and my guy on the hill. So he loses concealment. He's a 548. Sure.
4.
Okay.
6.
You're there.
All right. Heroic hero guy. Is he? Is he? Thinking about doing something foolish with him. So what could he do? He's got 1.5, 3, 4.5, 6, 7.5. Only your pin guy would be able to see him. And then you could advance to there. Now, with my luck, both of those conscripts rally and shoot him in the face. If they don't, he can be really irritating. Yeah, I'm gonna conserve 1.5.
Sure.
3.
Okay.
4.5.
Mm-hmm.
6.
You're there.
7.5.
Okay.
Done. Which way is this guy going? Two. Come on, guy. 2.
Just 1.5.
Yeah.
But you're there. You're there.
Oh, you okay?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. 4.
3. Is it Orchard? It's just 1.5.
3. 4.5.
Sure.
Okay. That is everybody. Defensive 5.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see what I can do here. I'm not sure if I can see that. I am going to be a little goofy here. Radio. Didn't get it.
Oh,
Right.
that would have been brilliant.
Only I could get rolls to work. That'd be nice. I'm gonna do a fire group. So the guy in the rubble and the guy with the prisoners in P7. So guy in the rubble is 8. The guy with the prisoners is just 4 against your guy in P8. So
Yeah.
12 up 1. Of course, I
Dude.
can't
Dude.
fucking roll anything. Ridiculous. CX. This would just be +2 anyways. I'm gonna try a fire group. So U10, T9, S10, and S9 are all gonna shoot at P8. So everybody is gonna have +2 because there's one guy with CX and a hindrance. Squad in the back is providing 2. The guy in T9 with the LMG is providing 6, so that's 8. +12, or sorry, +4 for 12 total, and then another 6, so 18 up 2 against the guys there.
You gotta be kidding me.
Random selection. Okay,
Yeah.
Why can't I don't understand sometimes how dice don't normalize. This is ridiculous. I will malfunction both of my LMGs and I will get
I don't see
absolutely
how
no value.
this thinks you're averaging 6.9 on the IFT. I don't see how that's possible.
It's because I just haven't rolled any like crazy outliers. Like I've gotten a few 5s, and that's true. But like the 5s have been on a 2 firepower up 2 or whatever. Like
Right,
I'm
right, right.
I'm not getting
Yeah.
any good rolls on good shots. I'm getting good
Yeah,
rolls on terrible shots.
no timely good rolls. That's true.
Yeah, and even and I guess like insult to injury is, for example, your 5 firepower shot guy that shoots long range +2, you still get snake eyes, and even though he cowers, still gets an effect which breaks my guy. So it's not even like,
Right.
it's these compound things of like, okay, you can get lucky rolls, but if you're lucky at the same time as my luck, then it doesn't matter. And I'm just on a zero sum game this entire time, which is frankly quite frustrating at this point. I don't have anything else. Advanced fire phase.
All right, advance fire. I don't think we have any. This guy. The only person you can see is him. What is he in? The woods? So he'd be what? Halved and halved, so he'd be a 1? 1 flat?
Who's shooting who?
Yeah.
You're already long range. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's 2.5. It go 1. You. It just defaults to 1. 1 firepower. Up 1. So +1 for CX, +1 for Woods, -1 for leader.
Oh, he's CX, that's right. 1 up 1. Oh, I have been rolling, why not? Nope.
Yeah, I mean, no sport weapon to break. It doesn't really.
Yeah, nothing to
much
break,
risk.
it's just possible sniper activation.
Yeah.
I
Which
think
at
that's
this
it.
point, I don't know how much that'll really turn the tide there. So.
Yeah.
Routes. I don't have any broken guys or DM'd guys, so I can't do anything. I don't think you have any either.
And
So.
yeah, I really love 2 guys. Nope. Okay. Advance phase. Oh. There. Let's see where we want to put the machine. Got a lot of dudes, man. Lots of dudes. Lots of dudes. Let's say I put him in T9. Who's gonna blast him? Y'all want he's gonna blast him at T9. That's just a really dumb idea. So he should just go to U9. I mean, you do have to move. Well, you still have 3 turns left, so you
I
don't
got
have to.
plenty of time, yeah.
I'll go there. I'll go there. They'll go there. They'll go there. He will go into melee because they're heroic green idiots. Now, just how dumb of a move is this?
It's a really good move. I don't know why you'd ever consider that bad.
You're green. They're probably going to get ambushed. You're going to kill them. That's going to be the end of my heroes, who are like clogging up the works on you pretty bad.
Yeah, a lot of presumptions, to be honest.
Yeah. All right. I'll give them a shot. Why not? Fun quotient wins out.
Any other advances?
Nope.
Okay. So CC phase, we got ambush because going into a woods hex.
Yep. I got 1 die, right?
Yeah.
As predicted.
So I am
Still might not be.
I am CX'd and pinned, so there's no ambush.
Okay.
I have twice plus CX, so I'm at 1 to 4 up 1.
Okay. And I'm just 4 to 1 flat.
No, you're still at 1 to 1.
1 to 1, right?
Yeah. I'm going to
have is it my double? Right.
I'm going to attempt to capture just to not have to deal with the CX. So it's a 1 to 4, no modifier. No. That goes to melee. And yeah, turn 4. Turn 4 weather, no change. Let's bring this up a little bit. Rally phase, I have a cell. Oh no, that guy DM'd. I will attempt to self rally on the 5 guy. Nope. Cool. 2 repairs, left, right, didn't matter. Cool. That's my rallies. I don't think you have anything. No. All right.
No.
Prep fire phase. Nothing really. I guess I can
Open fire on the melee. That'd be sporty.
No, I hate that. To me, I don't. It doesn't make any sense that you would shoot at your own guys, despite how much Rutan might argue otherwise. I just don't think it's fair or, good, because you can just toss a half squad, and you block a couple units as long as they survive, and then you just thrash them. And it kind of, I don't know, it's silly. I have to take off pins. Prep fire, I'm gonna have the leader squad with the HMG all shoot at your CX guy in V10. So it's 8 firepower up 2. 10 on 8, not even a pin test check. Didn't get rates.
They've been very Russian, not very accurate.
Got no other prep fire. Got a movement.
I figured you were in the boogie stage of the program.
I don't have any targets, so there's not much I can really do anyways. So, S10 will go to P10 for 1.5.
Okay.
And then Q10 for 3.
Okay.
T9, guy with the broken LMG, goes S10 for 1.5.
10 for 1.5.
Mm-hmm.
We count which hexes here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope, you're safe.
P10 for 3.
Okay.
Next squad, same idea. 1.5 to T9.
Mm-hmm.
And then 3 to S10.
Mm-hmm.
Guy that's CX with the broken LMG will lose his CX. He will go to S10 for 1.5.
Mm-hmm.
And then 3 to P10.
Mm-hmm.
Squad in V9. Go to U10 for 1.5.
Mm-hmm.
And 3 to T9.
Mm-hmm.
The guy in the rubble will lose his CX. He's just going to stay there for now.
Okay.
Guy with the LMG in R8 will go to R9 for 1.5.
9, I think we'll take a shot at him.
Sure.
2, 4, 6, 8 hexes away. So 2.5 with 2 hindrances.
It's an up 2 because it's +3, -1 for non-assault.
Up 3 for what reason?
So it's +2 for the hindrances, and then CX for
Right.
+3, and
Oh,
then
see, I keep forgetting CX. I'm sorry.
no worries, and then -1 for non-assault movement.
Right. So 2.5 up 2. Yep.
It's
And
okay.
nothing to break.
Getting the bad rolls out of the way.
That's right.
And then I will continue to Q10 for 3 total.
Actually, that was first fire.
Yeah, it's first.
Coward missed badly. Might as well shoot him again.
Sure.
It'll be a 1 up 2.
Sounds
No.
right. Yeah, because it'll be the same. Yeah, same effect.
You're gonna throw up.
Has pin test check. He's pinned because, yep.
Wouldn't he?
I just need average numbers, and I can't get average. Sniper doesn't activate. I will have a half squad in S8. Will go to S9 for 1.5.
Yeah, and there's no residual in M9. So.
No.
Okay.
Continues to R9 for 3.
Actually, where was he? Came from here,
He was in the forest in S8.
right, and then
Yeah.
moved to there, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hex range. This guy will shoot at him here.
Sure.
Should I string that one?
It's the plus
All right, we
1.
did that one already. That was good. Yeah.
Yeah, 2.5 up 1.
2.5 up 1. Yet.
And then same idea. There won't be any residual. So he'll continue to R9.
Where I don't think I could see him.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Not from that guy. I don't think. And then the other half squad will do the exact same thing. Goes to S9, and then continues to R9.
Yep. Okay.
Guy with the radio will declare CX. He's going to drop the radio for free.
Okay.
He'll go into P3 for 2. Into Q3 for 3.5. 5 to Q2.
Yep.
6.5 to Q1.
Yep.
And 8 to Q1.
8. 8. Do you want to shoot at that guy? Well, it's going to be a million hindrances. No, he's fine.
That's good. And that is it for movement. Defensive fire phase.
Okay, I think all the firing is done, my friend. And the only one that could shoot at anybody is him. Who can he see? Yeah. All right, I'll look at it. So what do we got? We got 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's 8 hexes away. So it's a 2.5. And how many hindrances are we going to catch there?
At least 2 would be my guess.
I'm thinking 3, right?
Nope, 2.
2. Okay.
So it's a +3. It's a +2 overall.
2, right. So
2.5 up 2.
2.
Sure.
Doesn't look like a result. Okay.
No.
That's everybody.
Sounds good. Advanced fire phase, none. Routes. I have 1 guy to route. So guy in Q7 will go to S8.
Yep.
I don't think I have anything else. Advances. In the advance phase, going to do. I'm just going to do a giant shuffle here, so everybody pretty much just shuffle over one,
Just go
basically.
one deck. Okay.
Split the half
Gotcha.
squads. The guy in the
But you
rubble.
didn't come into my woods.
No, why? Well, no way. Not with a -2 right there. Um, gonna join the melee with one squad. The leader will go into the woods. The CX comes off on the guards because he was CX last turn, and that is it, I believe, for advances. We go to CC, and you've got a choice, and I have yeah, things I could potentially do here.
Okay, so what do we got here? You got your guard. So you got 2 squads now, basically.
Yeah.
So we'll just go 1-to-1 against the guards.
Okay. I'm going to do 3-2 against your guy. And I'm going to attempt again to capture because I need any minuses I can get at this point. So yeah, I need technically a 7, but 6 or less. Nope. Nope, just stuck melee. All right. Turn 4 Swedes.
Turn for Sweden. Didn't change. Nada. Okay. Rapid fire. Nada. Airs nada. Move phase.
Oh, you're already in the moving phase. Hold on. Slow down there, Captain.
Oh wait, sorry. You might want to participate.
I will attempt to rally.
Forget it.
I won't get anything. I will try to repair twice. I will get one and lose one. And that is my rally phase.
Okay, sorry about that. Prep
Oh,
fire,
no
I
worries.
don't have any.
Moving phase.
Or actually, do we have this guy here? Does he want to shoot at you while you're standing in the open? Nah, with all the hindrances, what's the point? It's only the woods that matter now. Only the woods matter now. This guy. 2, 4, 6, 8. You could get like a really bad shot at that guy. Seems kind of pointless. Down here.
Mm-hmm.
4.5.
Sure.
3.
Mm-hmm.
5.
Okay.
This guy here.
Mm-hmm.
2, 4.
Okay.
This guy here.
Mm-hmm.
2, 4.
Sure.
Heavy machine gunner.
Mm-hmm.
If I could manage to select the right shooters. There we go. He will go. Assault move to T8.
Sure.
548. 2, 2, 4. 9 -2 stack. Same will not select. Here we go. 1, 2. 5, 4, 8. 2, 4.
Okay. I'm gonna suggest not going through M10. You'll go through M9 first,
Uh,
because I have these guys who
whereas, oh, I see.
would
I
be
see.
looking
So
down
we're
the hex
saying,
side, right?
yeah, 2, 4,
Right. Okay.
and let's see. I'm gonna move my little half squad. Nice, fine breeze. It's movement.
That's movement. Defensive fire phase. None. That's fire phase.
Mm, I mean, whatever. We'll blast them.
Sure. So it's 6 down 1.
6 down 1.
Or is that 6 down 1? Hold on. Might be 7. Um
They're not. They're spraying fire, but not assault
10
fire, right?
10 5 6. It's a 7 down down 1. So 8
So
on
that's not gonna
7.
do it.
Pin test check.
That's the
So
be, is
none.
it? Yeah, nothing. Okay. That's it for advancing.
Sounds good. Routes. My 2 guys will route to the woods. And 3 5. Yeah, he has to stay there.
Okay.
That's it. Advances.
Advances. Advance. There.
Okay.
Let's see. HMG.
Very gutsy from an HMG.
Is there. Advances are done.
Sounds good. Back to CC with the same old, same old.
Same old same.
So 3 to 2, down 1, because I'm still trying to capture.
Right, and we'll do the same thing. We'll go 1-to-1 against the guards.
Okay. Huzzah! Do you get? Is there any minuses? No. It's really just the guarding unit has a negative, but that's it. So I will take your guy prisoner. I will cry out to the heavens that they owe me this one. Melee ends. I'm gonna give the prisoner to the guy who already has prisoners. I think that makes the most sense to do. And yeah, I guess that's it for the turn. Turn 5, Russians. Weather, no change. Rallies. I will attempt a self rally with this 6 morale guy down there. I don't get it.
Close though.
Yeah, but doesn't mean anything, unfortunately. I will barely get a squad back in S8, and that's it for my rallies. I don't think you have any.
Nope.
No, alright. Prep fire phase. In the prep fire phase, I probably won't attempt that because that seems risky. What do I want to do in the prep fire phase? Yeah, I don't really think I have anything. Movement. In the movement phase, the guy in R10 is going to assault move to Q10.
Okay.
The guy in Q10 assaults to P10.
Okay.
The guy with the prisoners is going to declare CX.
Okay.
Let me select him here. Yeah, goes to Q8 for 3.
Okay.
Nothing, no shots. Okay, continues to R8 for 4.5.
More 8, or what is that, a 447 squad?
447, 2 prisoners.
Yeah, he's fine.
And then continues to S9 for 6.
Okay.
Do I want to... I don't really want to expose these guys in P7, so I'm going to assault move to Q8. Outside to the rubble.
Assault moves into the rubble, okay.
And then just so I don't forget, the leader at the bottom, assault moves into Q3 to be with the broken guys.
Okay.
Let's zoom in here, because now everything's condensed. That's it for movement. Defensive.
Hey, defensive. I guess the heavy will shoot at the guy in the rubble.
Sure. It's +3. I think +3.
So we've got up 3, we know that, but 8 up 3? Sound right?
Yep.
Nothing, no rate.
Yeah, 12.
This guy, I don't think he could see anybody. This guy, I don't think he could see anybody.
I mean, there's the broken guys next to him if you want to.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, pile on.
If
sure,
that's something you want to do, yeah.
All right, so we got a 10 flat.
That is a 12 down 1.
Oh, here I forgot. Yeah.
Yep.
12 down 1. 7 on a 12er.
Definitely 1 check. He's dead.
Always good to get the wrong color off the board, you know what I'm saying? That is going to do it.
Sounds good. Advanced fire phase, none. I mean, no, because that's long range. Yeah, no. No advanced fire. Routes, none. Advances. I'm going to have the guy with the prisoners. We'll go to T9.
Ooh, okay. Sporty.
I'm just going to have those guys hang out there. Yeah, that's it. No CC. Go to turn 5 Swedes.
Five Swedes. All right. Rally phase. Wind check.
Nope. No civilians to interrogate.
Rally phase. You got stuff, friend?
I have 1 squad and a half squad, so I'll do the squad first, because why not? I will get them back. I will get both back. All right. Well, that's...
Uh-oh.
They are not contributing for the rest of this scenario anyways, unless you expose a guy, but... Well, I will take...
All of a sudden we got company down there. It's not helpful. All right. Prep fire.
Prep fire?
Might as well shoot the machine gun again.
Sounds good.
8 up 3.
No.
Not a result. Let's see. He doesn't have any shots. So that's it for prep.
Sounds good. Movement.
Okay. Let's see. How do we want to do this? So we will go. All these turns I didn't place concealment counters. What a moron.
Yeah, I think we could have both gotten a bunch of concealment, but
Yeah, we both not putting concealment down. All right. 1, 2.
1.5.
Or 1.5.
Sure, you're there.
All right, he's good.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta look under this wire and see what is this. What does this terrain actually look like?
Just open ground, I think, on both of them.
It's all open ground. Yeah.
Yep.
Where my sniper? What? That's a woods.
Yeah, it's just the woods.
And that's a woods. Okay. Yeah, you rallying those guys didn't help me. What are they though?
They're conscript
Conscript
and an okay half squad. Nothing to write home about it, to be honest.
Yeah, they certainly could mess up my plan though.
Well, we'll see. We'll see once we get to the end of the
big-
game, and then we'll.
My big counterattack. They screwing the whole thing up. Now I can't cross the open ground. Come on. Fine. We'll just go get in a firefight with them. Dumb.
Is there an assault moving there?
Assault move, yes,
Yeah,
please.
okay. Sure.
Alright, well, if we're gonna go that way. So let's see. He can go 1, 2. He can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Do a little shaking back there. He can go 1, 2. And we do not want to allow Mr. 1, 2, 3, 4, Mr. Prisoner Guy to be doing any fancy footwork and getting into a free hex, do we?
Hmm.
One, 2, 3, 4 with the crew as well. Okay. That's movement.
Sure. Defensive. I'm going to attempt to tease your guys in 05 with
An attempt to
tease them because there's 4 firepower up 1. Normal. Of all the times for me to get a normal.
Okay.
Fine and
Hero guy. Other guy. Both okay.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't have any other shots I care to do, so advance fireface.
Alright, the hero guy will return the flavor at your boys.
Boo.
3.5. No, 3.
It's a 4.
4.
4 firepower down 1.
4 down 1.
Yep.
Hurt you.
Yes. 3 on 4. 2 morale check. Broke. Doesn't matter. Broken. That guy disrupts the other guy. Elars.
Alright, think that's it for advancing.
Sounds good.
Rough.
I don't have to move from where I was, so I will not. We can go
Okay.
to advance.
Advances. Okay. So he's located. Okay. We'll put a hit in there. And there. And there. That's it for advanced phase.
Right. No CC. Um, Rob, I'm gonna extend the olive branch here, and offer you a draw.
I accept, sir. I
Because
accept.
because I don't know if you know, but this would be a game loss for you.
Well, it look. I thought, unless I'm misreading the victory conditions, that if two squads survive my defensive fire, I lose.
Well, so the reason
Oh no,
why
you
it
could just advance in. Oh, okay.
correct.
Oops.
I
Okay.
it would just be a
Oop.
game when, and I figured like, it's getting late. You're probably not thinking about it, right? Like you get into like two, 3 turns of this is the plan I want to do,
Yeah, I keep
and then you get
forgetting that there's no Swedish turn 6.
yeah, because I would just
Yeah. Yeah.
the only thing I would do is shoot this guy to see if I break him because I don't know if he has, does he have line of sight? No, not even. All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would just shoot at him with everybody to break him, and then I don't do anything during my turn. Advance, 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 and then I've got the requirement.
Right,
Um,
right, and there's no bottom of the six.
yeah,
That's I keep forgetting. There's no. I thought even it's pretty damn unlikely that you weren't going to win because you're not going to roll great numbers on every roll. But I
yeah.
forgot that I wasn't even going to shoot. Yeah,
I so that I was kind of waiting. Like, okay, you didn't move anywhere in the movement phase. Makes sense because all my stacks are there. In the advance, maybe you're gonna come in, and then I have to get lucky on my shots anyways. And then it's just a matter of like, you could just shoot the guys who could advance into woods. Everybody else would have to get into CC, and then you're not good order, and there's potential for death and all that.
yeah.
Um,
Honestly, I kept forgetting, or not forgetting, but just not grokking the. It's only a half turn on turn 6.
yeah, yeah, yeah. No worries. Honestly, though, good game. For all of the poor dice. Yeah, excuse me. For all the poor dice that I had and the good dice that had your way, I think you played a smart game. Um, I think the only thing I would really change, and I think if just thinking about again, like Swedes don't have the last half turn, blah blah blah. Like the only thing I could see changing or bettering the defense is I don't know if I would have moved the guy on that edge back. I would have probably kept him in L10 just to pressure. Like I wasn't getting good rolls anyways. And you had your 9-2 coming in that direction anyways, so rallying would have been relatively easy.
Yeah, yeah, I think I see what you one more turn of interdicting your movement, making you think about it. Probably
Even
would have been
two,
there. Yeah,
even two,
or maybe
because
and until he broke. I mean, yeah, yeah, but just leaving him as a firing point.
yeah,
Yeah,
because I still needed 2 turns to get to those woods at the least. And you have your MG. I think the only other thing too that I wanted to say was I forget, it was probably like turn 4 or whatever. I had everybody like starting to walk up to the woods, and you still had your guy, and I forget where he was. Maybe the V10 or T9, something like that. Um,
yeah.
you didn't do fire lanes, And I think
Well,
if you
when
had a
when
fire
I'm
lane,
on this weird hex grain, I don't like this wouldn't work and this wouldn't work. So it was like
I
this
can't
weird.
I can't see what you mean by
I
when you say
probably
this.
should have better positioned the heavy machine gun for a fire lane. I see what you're saying.
Um, yeah, like because I didn't see any pings you did. I don't know if you were ping or not, but T9, you can go all the way to W
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, that.
T10 you
Yeah,
can
I
do.
had it over here where you're in the weird like this is in your way to do an up and down one, and it doesn't go anywhere to go straight. I
Yeah,
should have had it where it he had a better he could cut off this approach.
yeah,
Because I never even assumed you were going to come across all that.
yeah. I mean, I think the way I was looking at it was again, I hadn't thought of for I just brain farted with my advanced guys not having him there to strip concealment, which I really should have done. But after we changed the map, I'd already set up my guys. I was like, I don't want to, if you change something, I'll change something. But until then, I don't want to mess with
Right.
anything.
Yeah, I thought
Um,
for sure you were going to do like, you know, wherever you could on the sevens and make sure that none of my starting positions would have concealment.
yeah,
I mini maxed it. There was no way. What I could do is I could preserve hip on my mortar, and that's what my
right,
setup did. There
right.
was no way you could get within 5 hexes of my
The
hip
more,
mortar.
yeah, which makes sense. Like it's a very smart play in that regard. Um, Yeah, like I think I'm just trying to think of like the only other thing you could really do would be like
Yeah, and clearly forgetting about the bottom of six not existing, I had to commit to a firefight, you know, a
yeah,
turn
and
and a half sooner than I did. Either stick around for one or two turns more, and or get back into shooting positions.
yeah, like I think that's the whole kind of game plan that the Swedes have to have is if you do pull back, you really do need to get back to the front lines, but there's a lot of value in just staying, at the edge. Um because as long as the artillery is gone, you don't have to worry about airburst. And
But once the artillery was gone, we should have been back in shooting
yeah,
positions. Yeah.
because like the HMG, if like I was just obviously we saw like me being really unlucky with morale checks all the time, but as long as you can shoot, if you spray fire, if you can get a fire lane down, you really cut the potential of the Russians because unless you're unless as the Russian player you're thinking about like a human wave, you're not really gonna have it's I mean not. It's unlikely, I would think, that you would be able to move and be consistent and have the stacks for it, right? Because Human Wave is like 2 squads per hex and
Yeah,
six
minimum two per
squads.
hex, average two per hex, and minimum 3 hexes.
Yeah, so, you know, there's only so many bodies you can throw at that. Um, I guess there's probably a world where you Human Wave with 2 groups and one of them has the radio or something. I don't know. But in any case, yeah, hard fought is it's a good scenario. I don't really see too much wrong with it. I think I
Yeah,
have a hard time.
when I first looked at it, I hadn't wrapped my head fully around the SSRs yet,
Mm,
and with the deep snow and all that stuff, you move so slowly.
yeah, and the four range assault fire like you really don't have to ever. You can just always shoot because no matter what, your assault fire on a 5 firepower is a 4 because it's halved, right? So you go down to two and a half. Um, then you round it, or you do the +1, so it goes to 3.5, and then you round up. And I guess technically it wouldn't matter if you were 2.5, you would round up to 3 and then go to 4.
Right.
Um,
I don't think any of us have assault fire, do we? We have spraying fire.
no, you have assault fire. The underline 5.
Oh, okay. I thought it was. I'm going blind in my old age. I can't see the underline on the five.
Yeah, you had all your first lines had assault fire. It's
Okay.
the underscored range is spraying, and then underscored morale is when they you don't ELR, you become
You
half
don't
squads.
ELR, right? Right. Yeah. No, I knew. I didn't. I could see on the counter at the zoom level. I can clearly see the underline on the four,
Right.
but I can't see the five.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So I wasn't thinking they were assault. Yeah, assault fire capable. Then I definitely should have recommitted much sooner.
Uh, yeah. I mean, there's that. I mean, we were seeing it with N5. That's why I kept bumping up the firepower by one or two because the heroes doubled halved
Oh, right.
and
Yeah, yeah.
um
That's why I was off by a couple every time. I wasn't doing
yeah
assault fire, and I was forgetting the hero.
and the hero being a -1 in and of himself, right? So he gets the leader bonus and the hero bonus. Um, which is why like when he became a heroic battle hardened was kind of like, oh, okay, well, I hope he doesn't shoot at any of my guys. Like if
Yeah, yeah, and actually, yeah, and that miss hitting on the rules. He should have just immediately committed to the fight. I shouldn't have been farting around with him blowing away broken guys.
yeah, but again, like it's the that misunderstood, objective, which I think if you knew otherwise, obviously everything plays out differently, right? Like as an
Yeah, if
example,
even just brain farting on the bottom of six not existing. Yeah,
right? And like uh I don't know if there might necessarily be a big benefit out of it, but I could see having the 9-2 with the HMG being very devastating, right? Just because you get that
well,
much.
the 9-2 doesn't start on the board.
Sure, but you can run him to it in 2 turns, right? Like
Yeah, yeah.
it's
Rather
not.
than just having him, especially with this, sit and wait tactic I was doing, he should have been on
Yeah.
the HMG. Yeah,
And then obviously we discussed it. It didn't happen, but if the mortar broke, like I could see giving the HMG to the crew because they're just as good in morale, and you might as well just have a guy you can kind of just have him
that's
sit in
true.
the
That
background.
frees up a whole first line squad. Yeah,
Yeah, because at worst, if the crew has the HMG, then you've got a 548 that can get into melee or CC, and he's the 548's at an advantage because I don't have fives anywhere, right? So no matter
right,
what, I'm
right.
at a disadvantage on a 1-to-1 squad basis. So,
Yeah,
but no, all that said and done, like I said, it was still fun. The dice were the only frustration, and I can get over that. That's not a big deal.
yeah.
Um,
You had a good 2.5 turn stretch where you just didn't roll anything at all. And I don't know, my IFT has to be under seven. It has to be.
I'd be surprised. 7-Eleven. I
Seven
think
Eleven. Oh, not
there was a couple of like 10s and 11s for sure, but
and
overall
eight
you're under
eights. Yeah.
8 8s. Yeah, Jesus. Um, yeah, compared to mine, I'm stuck way more in a dense area here. 5-1-4-4. I didn't roll a
Yeah.
single two, but I rolled 3 12s. All right.
Yeah. I rolled two twos
and a
and
and 1-12
one 12.
on the to hit that broke the mortar.
And right, and that was the second shot with the mortar on the
Yeah.
first turn.
Yeah. Well, all that said and done, like I said, good game, Rob. I really enjoyed it. And to the viewers, we will let you go. I forget what scenario I've given Rutan, but we're back with should still be doing Danish, Germans, and all that shenanigans. So until Saturday, bye.